another episode of Roses Are Red podcast with your host, Mrs. Red Rose, her co-host, Sam I Am from the Married Couple Podcast, and AC from Midnight Media.
Welcome, everyone. I was like, oh, shit, I forgot about this part.
Yay.
And
welcome.
And
we are back.
Incredible. We've been through hell. Wait till we tell you these stories. Oh my God.
I know. So many updates.
Mm-hmm.
So many updates.
We trekked everywhere. Everywhere. We backpacked through the Himalayas, right?
We went to Dubai. We went to Bali. We went to Singapore.
Well, we went to Singapore. You didn't really make it. That was a crazy story. That was a crazy story. Singapore. I mean, I'll never forget Singapore.
I've actually been there. When I was 12.
No.
But I was there.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we were there.
Do you count that? Do you count?
I was there for 2 weeks when I was.
But do you count when you're a kid and don't remember? Do you count?
Oh, I absolutely remember it. I wish I would have been older, so I would have appreciated it more.
So and you enjoyed the Singaporean horrors?
Well, enjoyed like the food more. I was very. I mean, I've always liked to try new food, but it was like so different. You know what I mean?
Singaporean street noodles are supposed to be some of the best noodles in the world.
They're supposed to be. One thing I loved is they served congee for breakfast every day. Mm-hmm. And I fell in love with it. And I didn't even know what it was called until recently. I'm like, I've got to Google this and figure it out because I don't like a sweet breakfast. I'm not usually a breakfast fan. I'm very much a savory, give me a steak and eggs type of a person. And the congee was just so fucking good.
You're not ordering a waffle for breakfast?
Nope. I don't like waffles or pancakes.
Wow. That's right. I think I know that. And I think
you do. I do like French toast, but not with maple syrup.
French fries? Pancakes, waffles. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, I know. I'm a weird, and I don't like barbecue sauce.
And you don't like chicken waffles?
No. I don't like barbecue sauce unless it's like a Carolina, like mustard based or a vinegar based barbecue. I don't like a traditional barbecue sauce.
What else don't you like?
Watermelon.
What?
Any melon. I do not like.
Okay, so now you know my feeling with potatoes.
No, it's weird. Everyone's here is weird as shit. I didn't know that.
But I like.
What else? Watermelon.
I don't know.
Let me say one of the best flavors made of all time.
I like fake watermelon flavor. Like if you give me Hubba Bubba and the gum, that's delicious. But I can eat watermelon if I put like salt or tahini on it. But no other way.
I never had that until I got here, and that was like a thing. And now I crave it.
When we were in Australia, we had watermelon, and I was like, "Do you have salt? Where's your salt shaker?" And they're like, "What?" He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because I really am not a fan, but it was."
When you dress it up, it's good. Yeah,
right.
Take a dress up. Take a dress up fruit.
Yeah, it's the same thing. When I went to Bali, I took the travel cases. Mm-hmm. I took that all of tahini.
Oh yeah.
And I was out there and everybody's like, what is that? So everywhere I went, I had my bottle of tahini and people would be like, oh, what is that? I'm like, oh,
no manches.
No manches, wait.
It doesn't matter, wait. Don't look at me.
It's the same thing as like with the beer. They would be like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, these are called micheladas. And they'll be like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? Beer? I was like, so, it was one of those things we had out there and people were, so I ended up leaving half of my stash out there. But yeah, I'm always.
You don't drink tomato beer. We like beer, but put tomato in it.
I mean, it is pretty good.
Man, it's fucked up. I think what really put me off was the last time I was at brunch. Mm-hmm. I had bottomless micheladas and mimosas, and everybody went buck wild. I mean, I'm talking about blackout drunk for brunch. And I went outside to smoke a cigarette with my bro. And then I went to vape, and it was my brother. And no, it was by myself. And I went out. And there was right on where you open the front door of this little cafe, there's like one of those easels that tell you the specials and all that.
Yeah.
And it said whatever, come join us for brunch. And then this chick just turns the corner and she puts her hand on that thing and goes, like so violently.
She overdid it.
So violently that it was like, oh my, like you had to take a step back. It was chunky shit and it was like never ending and it was all michelada color. So it looked the same as it came in the glass. I put off for that, and it was so much. It was so much. It was so chunky. So
this would be my face.
Yeah, that was my face. That was literally. I was like, "Cómo?" Back up. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, no.
So no. I don't want one. I don't want one for a while.
No.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, no. I'm.
It's like heartburn already. Like you guys have heartburn all day, but like then you figured out a way to have like breakfast beer with heartburn. Which is crazy.
Look, I learned to take a heartburn pill in the morning when I know that I have to drink all day, and I'm good.
80 milligrams of omeprazole wouldn't do shit in Cancun.
That's true.
But you know what? I'm going to tell you what. I love tajin, but I actually found something better. It's actually called clamato powder, and you can only get it off of Amazon. I found it one day.
Hold on. Wait 1 second here. Are you saying there's something called clamato powder?
Oh yeah, let me tell you. This is what it looks like this.
Oh my God, where do you find that shit? I don't know if I can find it in Nebraska.
On Amazon.
Amazon, I can do that.
Amazon.
Clamato powder, bro. Okay, so what does it taste like?
It's so much better than tajin. So much. I'm telling you, I swear to you, everybody I put them on, they're like, this shit's so much better than tajin.
But the best clamatos to make a michelada with is the one that's like mango and spicy, like a mango spicy michelada. Yeah, there she is.
Hey.
TikTok America, bring your clout to us.
Hey, Miss TikToker over there.
Hey, I have an interview on TikTok, but I don't even really hang out on social media.
Right.
How did you do it?
The one that hated it all, She hated it. Mom, why are you on social media all the time?
She turns back to her TikTok.
Now she's on it. Like, that's the only way I can see my kid now is like, oh, hold on, let me check. Oh, she's on live. Never mind. I can't call her now.
I'm not famous.
That's a classic thing famous people say.
Right. It's fine. I'm not famous.
I'm not famous.
Only 17,000 followers, but now I'm not famous.
Amazing.
That's it,
And that doesn't mean anything to me, so I don't care.
Yeah, I'm like, sure, whatever.
Yeah, I'm rich with family.
Right. But on that note, I think we must take a shot as
we must
come on back.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, fuck.
Again,
AC's never fucking prepared.
Because I'm not an alcoholic.
Neither am I anymore.
As of 5 o'clock tonight.
I literally only drink on Friday and Saturdays. Nope, I only drink on Friday and Saturdays now. And the rest of the week, I drink THC drinks.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
So the whole week I'm high. And then on the weekend I get fucked up.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's just like a slow burn all week.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, actually.
We've definitely missed everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you guys for joining us. We really, really missed every single one of you guys. We are so sorry we haven't been on. We've just, life takes over, and unfortunately, adulthood, we have to attend, and parenthood and everything that's going on.
Life.
But life, being a grown-up, man, being a grown-up.
Adulting sucks dick. Yeah. I would think I would know now. Yeah. I was like,
I mean, Friday at 9:30 my time is drinking time.
Yeah, it's
so.
right. Whatever you have alcohol 30.
Right. I'm counting down the days for when my kids go to school, because it's like the time they get home, like it's time I can crack open a beer, because throughout the day and drink, you're like, okay, you got to run here, you got to do this, you got to do that. But once,
that's why you should start smoking.
Right? You know what?
You can always be high.
Yeah. Or get the THC drinks. I mean,
one of these days. But if I ever do that, I want to do it with you guys.
You absolutely should.
I want to do it with you guys. If I ever do, I want to, for the first time, I want to do it with you guys.
But you shouldn't do weed. Allow me to help you.
You guys are the pros.
I would skip that and go right to the mushroom chocolate.
Yes.
You know what?
Absolutely.
Only with you guys, that's it.
Because the weed might be bad. Like, there's a bad trip element with the weed, but never with the mushrooms.
No.
And it's so light.
They're amazing.
They're amazing.
They're amazing.
Because I know that you guys will take care of me and whatever happens.
So
I grew some
some Smurf houses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, casitas de
Nice.
los Smurfs. Yeah, yeah, it was awesome.
Were there elves?
When we took them, there were definitely a couple of elves coming out of the bottom of the couch. Like, there he is, motherfucker.
We are taking Alex to Vegas after her 21st birthday, which is in October, but we were probably going to be there December or January. You guys, I mean, AC, you're already there. Rose, you should come.
Oh, I will definitely.
Okay.
Be there. I will definitely be there.
I mean, obviously you live there, AC, but
I don't have a problem with this.
No, you're so invited.
I will definitely be there. You just let me know so I can book everything because I will be there. And if I can, I will make sure I bring Mr. Rose with me.
Yes.
At least for 24 hours, I will bring him with me.
Awesome.
But I will definitely be there.
Yeah,
I mean, he can go home afterwards. I don't know if I want to spend the whole weekend. Sorry, love you if you're watching.
It'll be after December 7th, between December 7th and sometime. I'm deciding if we're going to go in December or in January. Haven't decided yet. But
don't do it the 25th because that's not fair.
Well,
I don't want to steal.
I would do it. I would do it January, just to let you know.
I don't want to steal her thunder. It's her.
Oh, regardless, she has a big kid job now, so we got to make sure she has time off.
Right, exactly, and she has to, right?
Yes,
and she has to, but she has to live it up. She has to live it up.
We are totally living it up. I'm like, buddy, you don't understand how mom can party.
Oh my god! Oh
yeah, I'm telling you guys.
And then when I'm nice and rested.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe we should do a meet and greet while we're all out there.
We should.
A meet and greet. You know, if anybody wants to come, meet and greet. But so let me ask you this question. I know my youngest is all into it, and a lot of people think like these are all demonic little fucking creatures. Have you guys heard of the Labubu dolls?
I just Googled that shit, and they look like demonic munchie cheese.
So this is a big trend here right now, and
here I'll find you a picture.
Probably everywhere.
No, they're everywhere. Somebody mentioned it on a late night talk show the other day. Let me share my screen because I pulled this shit up because I was very interested in what these motherfuckers were.
These fucking are going to be
okay, I got you. They're a cross between a Beanie Baby, a Cabbage Patch Kid, and a fucking troll doll.
Right. They look like Munchie Cheese, only demonic. Do you remember Munchie Cheese back when we were little?
I do.
Munchie Cheese.
Cheese. Did you have a Tamagotchi?
I did. Yeah. It died.
It died, motherfucker, every day. I killed every single time I got
I'm like, motherfucker, I don't want to feed you anymore.
Yeah, I hate you.
And you shit all the time. Oh, wait. It's like having a kid.
Why don't you eat your shit? You're so hungry, eat your shit.
I would pay my friends to take care of mine.
Seriously.
I was like, can you please just take care of it? I'll take it home later on at night.
They do kind of look demonic. I mean...
So this is the story with these things. Supposedly, some people believe that they're demonic. Some people believe that they're okay.
Why?
I mean,
why would they say it is? Aside
apparently,
from the face,
these are
just a toy. I mean,
there's a
aside
toy.
From the face, why would they think that?
They're created after the book of the Wild Things. That's correct.
Where the wild things are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what it looked like. Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but some people now are thinking that these things are demonic,
Why?
and they are
like the Furby was.
Yeah, like the Furby.
Actually,
and the
Furbies do go fucking crazy.
Yeah. Oh, just like rock and roll was.
Yeah.
No, have you ever neglected a Furby? When you come back to it, it's like a gremlin, and it talks. No. The Furby talks like it's
it's a gremlin. It's a fucking.
It talks like it's smokes 5 fucking packs of cigarettes a day.
Funzo.
It's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I neglected my Furby just to get it to that point.
Remember the Simpsons episode that made fun of that? It was Furby. It was called Funzo.
Yes.
If you don't have Funzo, you're nothing.
Do you guys remember the Gremlin dolls? Oh my god, my favorite was the little Gremlin, the little white one with the cute
Gizmo?
little one. Yeah, Gizmo. I love that one.
The Kentucky Fried Chicken one.
And then you had what was the other? There was another one that everybody went after. Was it the Furby? Yeah, I think it was the Furby that everybody was like.
It blinked. And it was
Yeah.
how advanced.
Furbies came out when I was like, when we were all the same age, when we were in high school, right?
Yeah.
And then I remember my Nana getting us one, and I'm like, I just want one, and again, I neglected it. And then it came back.
I've been it for many years, yeah.
Then it came back when my kids were little, and I got my daughter one, Alex one, and she neglected it too.
Where have you been, mommy?
She's like, Mom, I don't want this anymore.
Yeah.
No, don't give me away. I have feelings.
So hear me out on this one, okay? You know, my daughter, my youngest daughter, she likes to watch a whole bunch of TikToks and bullshit, right?
Of course.
Who doesn't?
My dad has
both your daughters.
pigeons, right? Yeah, both of them. My daughter has my dad has these pigeons, right? And they laid some eggs. And so my dad decided, hey, I'm gonna give you these 2 little pigeon eggs for her. And I'm like, okay. So I have them all incubating.
Tiny omelet.
Right.
Oh, you're hatching them.
Is it bad if I tell her, hey, your Furby, your Labubu ate it?
Now, are these pigeons like messenger pigeons, like homing pigeons?
These are pigeons that landed at my dad's. No.
Does he train them to like send messages across distances?
Right? No, here's the thing. These pigeons that my dad have landed at his house, at his door, and they just stand there, like wait until my dad opens the door, and then he's like, okay, yeah, and he's got 4 of them. He had 6.
What do you mean has? It flies. How do you have?
No, they don't fly away. They don't fly away. They just sit there until if me and my kids go and try to touch it, they fly away. But when my dad comes out and tries to touch it, they just sit there and they go on his hand, and then he puts it in their little cages in the morning. He takes them out, he stands them on their cages, feeds them, and they don't leave. These fucking things don't leave.
Why would you? Somebody made them an apartment. I mean, and with a butler, I'd be like, yeah. Yeah. Now you have to wipe my ass too.
Kesha says, crap, we're saving those. I just made an omelet.
Seriously, yeah. I was like, the first thing I did was like, oh, tiny omelet.
I was thinking, I'm like, can we just say these lafufus, labubus, whatever the fuck they are?
I don't think you have to make a magical story to do it. I think it's just like sometimes they hatch.
And
I just want to get rid of those. These Labubu dolls are fucking expensive though. They're like $100 to $80 to like $200.
I just pulled one up and it was like $123. It says buy now for $123 goddamn dollars, and this is on something. I don't.
Do you want to be cool?
I see them as high. I mean, thousands of dollars. There's one up here for $1,087. I'm looking.
There's a lady I know, and I shit you not, that we will keep her name anonymous. That she actually rented a private jet to go to Japan.
Is this like
buy this 9,000 fucking Labubu doll?
Here's the deal.
Wow.
In 10 years or even 20 years, nobody's going to fucking care. It's like Beanie Babies, Barbies. I collected Barbies as a kid. I had all of the Barbies I had as a kid are not worth as much as they were.
Barbies are like the top of the thing though.
Well, they are. At one point, I had 500 Barbies.
It's like 60, 70 years of Barbie,
I had 500 of them at one point.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
All
I burned them all into one large Barbie.
No. I have quite a few of them. Some of their boxes aren't in pristine condition anymore, but my Nana used to buy them. I had the whole Happy Holidays collection from 1988 when they started till like 1998.
Did you have the pink Corvette?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you.
I
had
the dream house. Yeah. I had all of the things. No, for real. My Nana would buy me. My Nana would buy me the one to keep in the box and one to play with every fucking Christmas.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. No, let me tell you this.
Where's the second one, Nana?
And strawberry shortcake.
Where's the third?
I have all those in the box too from back in the day.
Strawberry. I fucked with strawberry shortcake.
Yeah,
Selena. Yeah. Selena, if you're still in there, I know you remember this. So my great grandma gave me her Barbie dolls, right? And I saved them all for when I had a little girl, right? So I saved them. Yeah. And I saved them all for Selena, right? Let me tell you, this girl hated fucking Barbie, hated them. So you know what she did? She tore the heads off of each Barbie doll and stuffed them in the toilet.
Of course.
She stuffed them in there that I had to get a plumber because it clogged up everything. And these are
like,
I'm pretty sure they were worth a lot of money. She fucking hated. I wanted to kill her. I'm like, do you know these are from your great grandma? And she's like,
not no more.
She's like, I don't like Barbie, Mom. I don't like Barbie dolls.
Hey,
you know
what? Go for it, Selena. Good for you.
Yeah, we would like the Barbies we played with. We would take like makeup and like dye their hair. And, you know, we take like foundation and put it in their hair and make it a different color. And we would
like prison. You mean like for like you do like mascara
well,
in
right.
prison?
I mean, whatever. It's what we had available.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they say in prison too. Who had an easy bake oven?
I did.
Same here.
And you ate from it?
Yeah.
No, I paid my friends to make something for me.
Like, this thing is a light bulb. That's rough.
My sister and I used to have this little tiny like stoop on the back of my mom and dad's house. Now it's a huge deck, but we used to play like we were camping or we were did you ever read the Boxcar Children? The books? Oh my gosh. I wanted to be so it's these like orphan kids that ended up finding an abandoned boxcar in the woods and they ended up living there. So we would pretend like we were the Boxcar Children and I would take like pasta and put it in water and stick it out in the sun and be like, oh, we're gonna eat this. We are living off the land and the sun is cooking it.
We're self-sustaining.
It was so fucking gross.
Yeah,
you know where my mind was always going is I asked my mom to buy me one and my mind always went, I need to make money. So I would rent it out at lunchtime. I would bring it out and at lunchtime I'd rent it out to my friends and I'd rent it out for $5. $5. And they would make money.
You know how much you can make out of this? You can make 2 cookies an hour.
And they would be in there at lunchtime. They would be making all this shit at lunchtime. And I'm like, I'm over here sitting. I'm just like, hey, you know what? Okay, you rent $5. You got $5. You got $5. So every time we had a break, they were making this shit. And I'm making $20 in the whole day.
Think about it, if you break down the business plan, man, that's crazy. It's got to be like a $5. It's got to be like a $35 fucking little cake. You know what I mean? Because time plus labor. And then $5 for the rent, so you got to clear $5. That's the overhead, and then by the time, you got to make like $35.
Well, I would rent it out to them. They had to bring the supplies. I would just rent them.
You just rent out the fucking light bulb. Shit.
Yeah, that was it. They had to bring their own supplies.
I've got the oven. You bring the.
Hey, I got the oven. I don't know. You bring the flour or whatever.
You bring the shit.
I don't make cookies.
That's all your deals.
I rent ovens. Okay, fine. But who had the Play-Doh?
Light bright. Oh,
Play-Doh.
The Play-Doh.
The Play-Doh, the one that would push like the Play-Doh.
I had all the Play-Doh shit.
All the Play-Doh shit. I can smell it right now. I can smell it.
I think in 5th grade was my first business. In 5th grade, do you remember how you made the Mexican way? They made the shaved ice with that metal thing, and you'd sit there with a block of ice.
You were going to saw chick.
So around between
the
5 and
thing?
Yeah, so around 5 or 6, I asked my mom to bring me one of those things. So I would ask my mom to give me a block of ice, and I would take it to school and put it in the refrigerator there, because they would let me. They'd be like, okay, well, and nobody knew what I was doing, but I would do the shave ice, and I would rent that out to my classmates, and I would rent it out for $2, and they would sit there and sell 25-cent snow cones, and I would rent the machine out to them. I was like, you know what? I'll make money.
I had the Snoopy one where you just.
So my brothers came back from Hawaii. So when you say shave ice, they have something called shave ice, not shaved, but shave ice.
Yeah.
And you've been there, right? You've been in Hawaii, and
yes.
I've never been.
I've been a couple times.
He just came back and he's like, my life has changed. In the bottom, they put vanilla bean ice cream, and then a bunch of the really fine shaved ice packed in, and then 3 different like syrups.
Yeah.
Like birthday cake or pineapple, coconut, and then they snow cap it with condensed milk. He goes, it is the best thing I have ever had.
That sounds amazing.
My brother's mad picky. He's mad picky. He's like, that is the best thing. So
tell him do the condensed milk with tamarindo. Ooh, change his life.
This is Hawaiian. We can't put tamarind in everything.
No, not tamarind. Tamarindo with the condensed milk to make it a little bit of.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But so there's 2 trucks here. There's two shave ice trucks from Hawaii that came.
We have Kona Ice here. A couple of food trucks like that, but they don't do it like that though. I mean, they don't put that ice cream in this.
I have condensed milk here just in case for emergencies.
You guys got to go to Mexico and try all the shit over there with the condensed milk. They do some stuff that you're like, oh, this shit. Oh.
We have a place here called Locuras, and Locuras, like that's serious shit. Like they open up bags of like the Cheeto fries, and they put like lime, and they do like all the concoctions,
Oh,
okay. What happened?
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I hit the wrong button.
Okay, I'll stop talking about it.
I hit a wrong button. I'm so sorry. Shit has changed.
Get off my back. But yeah, there's all the concoctions that they do with like a bag of Doritos, and they open it up and put lime and sour cream and shit. It's awesome. And then they also have the nevadas, right? With the mango and the tamarind with the big tamarind straw. Oh God, I have to go there every once in a while. There's nothing like it. But anyway,
I don't know how to work buttons. I'm so sorry.
What would you like us to do? Would you like that?
No,
Wait,
nope, that's not at all what I wanted to do. So sorry.
You're just gone. You're just gone forever.
Yeah,
we are just losing everybody. Remember, everybody, this is live. We always like to speed up things. Do something that
there are still live streams that are like a million, like the 70,000 people are watching, and they do exactly. This is. Yeah,
so that's what I was trying to do. I'll be right back. keep talking, and then we'll get into Diddy.
Yeah, I'll keep.
All right. Well, before we go into Diddy,
I don't want to get into
tonight's show is pretty much going back into recapping and a lot of stories that we've done and things that we've done. Past stories that recapping them. One of the stories that I wanted to bring up tonight that I know it was big. It's a very big thing, especially on TikTok. Do you guys remember the Dancing with the Devil or Dancing for the Devil? Do you remember that? It was like a cult. The kids were dancers
Sam and I got into a fight about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So let me just tell you, let me share my screen here real quick.
There's new devils, new dancers.
No.
Dancing with the Devil.
They actually.
Ice got him.
Yep.
Wow.
Pretty much. They
man.
were. Why is my screen?
You're not dancing here no more, bro. You're dancing. You're dancing in Seacon.
Anywhere, right? There we go.
Yeah.
I can't see what's going on here.
Go the other way. Same way you went, and then hit allow. No, the other way, like out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Out.
Same thing you did, but the other. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
The pastor from LA, from home searches, they actually got FBI raided this week. And I will see if I can play the video clip here. For sex trafficking, and they had warrants. They had all kinds of stuff.
Let's see. Can I read that for a second?
Is this the dance one?
So we can be just a little bit informational. Federal and local law enforcement served a warrant for alleged sex trafficking Friday morning from Los Angeles home owned by a controversial pastor at subject of the Netflix docuseries Dancing with the Devil. El Monte Police Department officials confirmed that Nextstar's KTLA that authorities served a search warrant around 6 a.m. at a home located at the city's Tujunga neighborhood. In addition to allegations of sex trafficking, the warrant also issued the allegations of tax evasion, mail fraud, money laundering, and COVID-19 pandemic-related accusations. What? You have it. You don't have it. KTLA's Sky 5 chopper is overhead, 6:45 a.m. Remember, we're tuning to Sky 5 chopper. At least 6 people were seen detained in handcuffs, ICE style, on the floor. Get down. Including an older woman, unlike other detainees on the ground, was sitting in a chair with legs under a blanket. She's comfy. Another woman was seen sitting in an outdoor couch, wiping her eyes while clutching a child wrapped in a blanket on her lap. Classic ICE move.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's going on? Why are they trafficking people? Why is a dance pastor trafficking people?
Pastor or pastor?
It's the way I pronounce it, isn't it?
It is.
Bothering me. Pastor. I'm just going to call it Al Pastor.
Okay, there we go.
El Pastor Tacos.
Que rico. A property record search that the home listed 6 current owners, including Robert Shin, the subject of Netflix's Dancing with the Devil, a 7 million TikTok cult, which we have an episode about. Everyone should
we
go
do.
look at that.
It was a good one.
Yeah,
we had Alex on there for that.
We fought. Yeah,
we did.
We did. We sparred. Source involved in the series confirmed to KTLA that the property involved in this search warrant was the same property at the center of the series. It's the same house, everyone. In case you didn't think that. Shin, founder of the pastor of the right, the Shekinah Church, also founded the company called 7M Films in 2021. Blah blah blah. The media focus was started on the states of two sisters and roses going down, and a summary of 2024 article described as revealing claims from multiple 7M members about how Shin abused and manipulated them and created a cult-like environment. No sexual assault charges were brought against him.
Why not?
Why not? He's doing it. According to CNN, Shin filed a defamation suit against several former church members, claiming that they made false statements, quote unquote, referring to the organization as a cult, and they launched a campaign to quote unquote cancel him. The defendants then joined cancel. The defendants then also joined a cross complaint where the other former church members against Shin, his wife, and others alleging fraud, forced labor, and human trafficking. In addition, they reported that this countersuit against Shin alleges brainwashing, physical abuse, abuse, emotional abuse, manipulation, and exploitation. The case was scheduled. It's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And none of it's dancing. So,
Careful.
Everything's fine. So regarding the search warrant, right? So, so a lot of things, a lot of exploitations and Asians, right? And it had a search warrant, and it was gratified that the federal government is investigating Robert Shin and look forward to our clients and his victims receiving the justice they deserve, stated a partner at Brown, Neri, Smith & Kahn, LLP. So.
Well, that's good, though. I mean.
So I wanted to let you know, this actually just happened as of yesterday.
Have gotten their kids back.
This is true. Yeah, it's actually today. This is
today. I got it. I got the message dinged in my messages today.
The thing is that you live in the future, bro. Like you live, you're getting a future information. You're like, oh, this is so yesterday. It's today.
Yeah, today.
So wow, it's a good one. Well, it's not a good one, but it's like something we talked about already, which is good for us.
It is an update show.
You guys keep doing what you're doing. Thanks.
Yeah.
Holy buckets.
This popped up, and I figured, we are doing a lot of updates. This actually popped up at least, I want to say about 2 or 3 hours on my feed. Actually, it popped up on my feed on TikTok, and then I went to do some research. I'm like, okay, is this real or fake?
Right. We always have to check.
Dancing with the devil too.
So this is where I found.
That.
I'm glad, though. I mean, it's rare that these cult leaders,
dickheads,
get prosecuted. I mean, they hide under the guise of religious freedoms and all the things. So it's good that he was arrested.
I feel like getting really mad. Like in the coming episodes, where like I want to go like revisit like the FLDS.
Yes.
I want to revisit.
Oh my God.
Busted.
There's so much going on with that one too.
That one too.
We'll do it for the next one because that one's going to take a little bit going on. Yeah, actually, they try to reopen the main place on Hollywood Boulevard. They try to reopen it, but
for Scientology.
And of course, Straits and the other young lady that's there, they actually were able to shut it right back down. I mean, they're out there 24/7. They're
Palmadessa don't play.
Yeah, right. No. And so I've been keeping a close eye on that one because she's been going live a lot on that one.
She's always live on YouTube.
Oh yeah. So there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, now, I was talking about the FLDS,
the Kingston Clan,
the Latter-day Saints, the 13-year-old brides.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean those guys are like, they're like, whatever.
I mean, they're old school cult.
those I like to hate the fundamentalists. I like to hate like the like nothing will ever change. We'll always take 13-year-old brides. Like come on, can you just update that? Maybe update that.
Update that one. But I do have a funny update to let you guys know, and of course, it's our favorite girl.
Gypsy Rose.
Oh, I saw a whole 45-minute video on her the other day. I just let it go.
You let it go?
I let it go. Let it go.
Let me tell you. And
the drama on TikTok is real.
Homegirl is pissed.
So much fucking tea. Why? She's a bitch. She's a bitch. In fact, they just found out that this bitch right here, as a murderer. Okay, first of all,
I mean,
and she used to get up from her wheelchair. There's video of her getting up from her wheelchair where she said Diddy kept her in the wheelchair. Nah, she was in on it too, bro.
Oh yeah, no. There's so much coming out. Well, let me just tell you this. You know our girl, Nina. The one that we always watch her videos.
she has the hot
friend
tea.
of the show.
The hot tea, yes, she has the hot tea. Okay,
She has
let me tell you.
And conspiracy.
She went on digging, right? She went digging. Gypsy Rose now has a Facebook page where she sells on Facebook Market.
Of course.
And she's selling all her baby stuff, clothes that she used to make the next, her lifetime,
Is that Honey Boo Boo's mom behind her?
Yeah. Come on. Come on, baby. You my new
I'm
boo-boo.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Damn,
let me tell you this. Whoever the fuck this
Does
guy
she not look like her?
That chin is crazy. That chin is crazy.
whoever the guy that did this video or not the video, but that actually rented this truck to put a big billboard out.
Is it Peter
to you.
Griffin?
Props to you.
Not a fit mother.
Hey, Dave,
I am Dave
ya?
says, yay, I stopped in at the exact right time. Yes, we are talking Gypsy Rose, my love.
We weren't even doing this.
Subject. She wasn't even on the docket tonight.
Right.
She came, crawled out of the sewer. So no, but I did. I fell for it. I saw the whole thing, and then I got totally caught up with Gypsy Rose. She's such a bitch. She's so in on it.
Oh my God. Now that she's not on parole. She's not on parole at all. She's been partying, drinking, smoking, living life.
Holding the baby.
She has that baby. That baby is what, 6 months old now?
Oh, she's partying it up. She's having a good old time. She's having a good old time.
Ryan, her man now, told fucking Peter Griffin, I want to box you on TikTok.
Well,
I want to box you.
Isn't it Peter Griffin's baby though?
It's not.
He is. Well, he is on the birth certificate.
He is on the birth certificate. Peter Griffin is on the birth certificate.
What in the white trash? What in the white trash is going on?
Well, let me tell you this story. So this person, we don't know if it's a guy or a woman. This person actually rented a box truck, and she was in Texas, I believe. Rented this box truck to actually billboard Gypsy Rose is a murderer, not fit as a motherhood, like running up and down the street. Gypsy Rose was walking, and she found it. Boy, was she pissed. And let me play the video.
Wouldn't anyone be super pissed if they were propagandizing my shortcomings?
Let me play this video for you.
Bad mother. Shame.
Shame.
Gypsy don't give a fuck. This is pathetic. Gypsy don't give a fuck. Gypsy don't give a fuck. Now what? Oh, yeah, wait, the job.
Fuck you guys. Because I had a great time in New Orleans.
Anyway, and I had.
Anyway.
My minor child.
Yet she posted it, so you can't bitch about it. If you put it up there.
And this is a billboard that someone was just driving around billboarding her.
Wait, are you against this?
Oh no, I'm not against it. Hey,
yeah, good, okay.
But I'm just saying, props to the guy who did this. I mean, that's gotta go. That's gotta cost a lot of money.
She can't bitch about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
guess what? This is not prison.
If you put your life out there, you should expect.
There's a certain level of this.
Let me tell you, homegirl is livid that they did this. Well, I think. I thought it was Texas, maybe it's New Orleans. I really don't know exactly where it was at, but
and I had a good time in New Orleans, and I killed my mom.
Dave said, "Oh my God, it's been a month without you guys. I've needed a Gypsy Rose update."
and I killed my mom and had a great time in New Orleans.
And our girl, of course, she
girl.
Yeah, well, she's the one with the hot tea.
She has your name.
I love her. She's the one with the hot tea. She has found out that there's a loophole that Gypsy has done, that she has now an LLC that she's making money. And apparently she was making money from her mom's case, from the whole thing prior to when she was in prison. So, there's
making money from her mom's case. How?
Let me
How can she profit off of a crime?
Yeah. It's called double jeopardy. You can't.
Well, I mean, double jeopardy.
No, that's why you can't go twice.
For it twice.
It's
but you're also not supposed to profit off of it.
Right.
So let me play here.
Turn on
our girl. We love her.
Yeah, flawless Nina.
Yes,
Yes.
And she dropped her Cash App link in bio like it was a GoFundMe. Is this entrepreneurship or a cry for help? First off, yes, this is real. Miss Gypsy Rose Anderson filed an LLC in Louisiana. The name of the business is just Gypsy LLC.
Incorporated.
That's it. Not a boutique, not a podcast, just vibes and a possible federal write-off.
Nice.
Now, here's what caught my eye. The purpose of this LLC, in quote, any lawful activity which limited liability companies may be formed. Ma'am, you might as well have put anything I could legally get away with.
Seriously.
Here's why this is important. This post-prison LLC setup looks like a calculated way to sidestep Missouri's Son of Sam laws, which blocks criminals from profiting off their crimes.
That makes
Books,
sense.
movies, merch, etc. Registering it in Louisiana with a commercial agent and no clear business purpose listed, it's giving any lawful activity is classifying smoke and mirrors, basically. This Missouri mailing address keeps her connected to the roots without technically doing business there. Slick. Actually too slick. This isn't just a bored housewife starting a candle line. This is a convicted killer strategically building a business, possibly around her own infamy. While the public focuses on TikToks and Ken's live Coke cameos, if she's cashing in on her name, this LLC is the vault where the money lands. And now that we've seen it, baby, we're watching a vault like TMZ at a crime scene. Then she adds her Cash App link in bio, like we're funding a mission trip.
Yeah.
Gypsy, this ain't Feed the Children. You won a Lifetime 3 weeks
I
ago.
love her.
And now it's gone, like we didn't see it with our own eyes. But baby, screenshots are forever, and so is TikTok's memory. But wait, there's more. She's got a listing on Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
Not just one item, baby. 4, a car seat, bassinet, and a whole Veer cruiser for $500. Like, did y'all even use the stuff, or was it straight from a sponsored PR box to a resale aisle? Because let's be real, if you put up PR items, you can be sued. I'm just saying.
It's a PR item.
I'm not judging the hustle, but I'm asking.
Previously.
Where's the baby in all this? Or was this all a fake nesting phase for influencer content? Meanwhile, Ken is out here allegedly snorting snow on live.
Ooh,
allegedly, yeah.
Okay, he's coked up on live.
Girl,
Yeah,
you were in prison for 8 years. And this is what you came home to? I know you didn't jab your mama just to end up with a Florida man who fumbles every bag and every brain cell.
For real.
I don't know if this is a social experiment or a Netflix pitch, but whatever it is getting more chaotic by the day.
Bro.
LLCs, Cash Apps, Coke on Cam, and Facebook baby clearance sale.
Yep.
Gypsy, baby, I need you to log off and log into some peace. Because right now, it's giving messy monetization with a splash of I just got off probation. Y'all, I got some tea.
I love
her.
Yeah.
She destroyed her.
So
now it makes sense. So the deal is that
allegedly now. Allegedly. Okay. Now I haven't found the video, but allegedly there's a video of him doing some snow on a live. I haven't found the video. I looked through it for the past couple of days. I've been searching and searching. I haven't found it. I know it's probably out there somewhere.
If you see him on live, he's like, he's like, fuck, he's talking to some guy, and he wants to start a business, bro.
I mean,
allegedly,
we've not all been there, but we've been there, right?
No judging, but I'm telling you what he's
not on a live, but we've been there.
Why do I have to bring that up at all? I mean, yes, okay.
Yes. No.
Everybody wants to start a business.
Dave says Gypsy Rose is always on the docket when Red Rose is around. Don't lie. Then he says, wait, time out, guys. I just figured out Gypsy Rose has a brand new OnlyFans. Because that's Dave. And then Box Truck, that fits.
That might be the only OnlyFans I would never go to.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Yeah, same.
I would go to any.
So I mean those are the main 2 updates that I have that we've done past stories on. But I mean, what do you guys feel? Now she's already been scammed.
She's gonna die soon.
She's been scammed, or has she scammed?
She was selling like a bassinet, right? On a Facebook Market, and they told her, hey, meet me here. She went, and she's messaging the people back and saying, hey, I'm here. What time are you coming? They apparently never showed up. So she got scammed there on going
No,
somewhere.
that's not getting scammed. It's like,
that's Facebook Marketplace.
I'll come and get your, I sold my couch here. Like, I'll come and get your couch 6 p.m. Like, where
not
gonna
happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
but it's shit that happens, right?
Scamming on Facebook Marketplace is when they're like, log into your Google, blah 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 blah, and then they try to get all your shit. Or I'll send you a code.
But she's calling it as a scam, and she's
she's
bringing it out there.
Of course,
and, so
those to me is a scam. They're scamming me.
But we all know Gypsy's trying to make $1 and $1, and she's
made
trying.
quite a few dollars and bucks.
So
I just want to know who did that box truck to put all the billboards out there, because I want to give that guy props. I want to give that guy props. I want to be like, you know what? That's awesome. That's fucking, because that shit ain't cheap. Just to put a billboard out there is not cheap. So that had to cost a pretty
that did look pretty fucking cheap. So there was so just to recap, so she set up a shell company, which for sure she didn't think of. Somebody reached out to her and said, "Hey,
oh, absolutely." They're like, "Hey, do you
there's
know
this
you
thing
can
that
do
exists,
this?
Right? You can do this. You can purchase an LLC in there, so you can actually make money, because there's the laws in Missouri don't allow that to happen. So you can't make money off of your, which I don't think you should be able to make money off of murder. But like, think about the Manson stuff and shit. Like,
right?
Like, yes, it happens all the damn time. So, but yeah, so that's what happens. You should set up a shell company in Louisiana, which has very little laws, and then Missouri has these laws where you can't. Where she went to jail, where she lived, and that's the best way to make a shell company. Suck it dry for all the shit that you did. You kill your mom. Here's new plan. Kill mom. Reap the benefits from all your lifetime shit forever. Yeah. And then, like, you just make your own narratives by killing people.
It's almost genius, I hate to say.
And then we have mechanisms like TikTok that like perpetuate this ridiculous.
And we all want, I mean, and here's the deal. We're perpetuating that by talking about her almost all the time. But
I know, right?
We kind of have to. You know what I mean? We don't have
people really
to.
look to us. They're like,
well, you understand what I'm saying, though. I mean,
what's going on with Gypsy Rose? I need to know.
And I don't mean not exactly us three, but I mean, everyone is gonna go, oh, have you seen this? Have you seen that? And
can I call you Rose?
She's like, dollar bills, y'all. I'm making fucking money.
there's a certain you have to respect the hustle, because there's a certain level of zero fucks that she's giving, dude.
Right.
You kind of respect it. I saw it during the thing. She was like, fuck it, I don't care.
Right.
I get it. Yeah. I mean, you live once, you can milk the shit dry. And if you have that amount of shame, I would.
She has no shame,
right? I mean, which is an infinitesimal amount of shame, exactly. But a lot of weird kind of like underground, like that grind. What's it called? A dark tourist, right? A dark tourist is the one, right? The people that go around and take vacations around like graveyards and like people who death sites and things.
I mean, shit, when we were in New Orleans, we went to we did a vampire tour and all the things. I mean, it's fun, but do we really need to? I mean, if we all just stopped,
To me, every time I've been to New Orleans, it's been about music. Isn't that crazy? I've always wanted to do the vampire part of New Orleans.
It was really cool.
It's never about vampires. I'm like, where are the fucking vampires? Like, but the Mars Volta's playing, and like, and then we were there for Jazz Fest. Charlie Parker's right there, at the time.
Right. Yeah.
Like it was like, but I was like, but the vampire Lestat. I want to be Louis.
Right.
So I've got another update, guys.
Oh gosh.
Oh, wow. Okay. If somebody don't say something soon, go ahead.
So I know that we did a story, and this was a very big topic for us, and we were all, it got very emotional because a lot of the things that we talked about on this, and especially, that
sounds like
the videos
you guys got emotional, and I got.
No,
great.
I know, AC, that you actually, I know this was one that, you got emotional on. Do you guys remember the story? Alexi Trevino.
Oh, yeah. She was the one.
The garbage pill baby.
Yes.
Yes. As of 2025, Alexi Trevino's trial has been allegedly been canceled.
Perfect.
The case remains in limbo due to insignificant evidence in the ruling.
A corpse of a baby.
Yeah. This is one that we, we're all on the same page. We're all pretty upset.
I was just kind of started hearing about it, but yeah, I get you.
Yeah. This is one that we,
I think I was tired of hearing about it because nothing would happen. And then you would be frustrated and you're like, oh, I got to talk about her. And it was like, oh, here we go. Mad Rose. Yeah.
So this one I've been kind of keeping a close eye seeing.
But remind the people what she did.
She actually had a baby, threw it away in the trash at the hospital. Out of all places at the hospital where she could have said, hey, I'm pregnant. I mean,
then she would have to be responsible for it.
Yeah.
Which is not that appealing.
Yeah. So it has been canceled for as of the moment she's not going to.
Nah.
And here's here's the most disgusting part. The most disgusting part about this one that makes me so angry and frustrated is that she is actually I know that she was going to become a nurse for labor and delivery.
Ironically.
Which the fuck?
That's
you fucking popped out. Don't get me started.
That's like a pilot training to fucking drive be on the 9/11 planes.
Right.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna crash them.
This one kind of really still pisses me off. It gets me on another bench that I'm just like, you know what? How the fuck do you want to be a labor and delivery fucking nurse? And apparently she either has graduated or is now an acting nurse.
Could you imagine she walks up to her first day on the job? She's like, all right, well, I'm 0 for 1. But
yeah.
Well, honestly, if you're interviewing for a job, she's like, Alexi Treviso. I had a baby and suffocated it, but it's fine. I've not been I've not been convicted. I've not been convicted on it. It's okay.
Look,
but here's my job. Here's what I want to do. And who hires that? I mean,
let me tell you something very scary. And I actually found this out.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I found this out last night. Let me tell you something super scary. And I found this out last night because, my son, he's in a certain program and we run a certain program with him and he wants to get certain ribbons and stuff. Right. Well, right. I can't talk about it, but let me tell you something. I did not know that you can be CPR on adults and infants and AED. All you have to do is you have to pay $12 for the Red Cross for it. And you take 12 questions and you are certified to become CPR certified, which CPR and AED.
Don't you have to take the course?
No, nope, not anymore. Everything is online. You take 12. So we skipped it. We were like, let's just do the questions. Screw reading all this shit. Let's just go do the questions.
So you have a thing that says you can do CPR, but you really can't. So what is that? Is it just your delusion? You're like, I'm ready to help people. Like, what do you do with
that? Think about this. If people actually sit there and they say, you know what, I want to become CPR certified. I don't want to go through the class. I don't want to do this. I just go online, put it in there, and it's Red Cross certified.
But you don't know how to do it.
Exactly.
12 questions. What is that?
That's like going online to get your concealed carry.
Yeah.
That's going to be very, very short lived. As soon as they need to put it into practice, like, oh, you're.
But think about it. You have how many people have done this to get CPR certified? So then you have like this girl that's doing this and say, you know what, I just want to work for, the elderly, because you have to be CPR certified to do the elderly, right?
But you have to be a nurse, no?
Well, no.
You could be a CNA or a CNA. A nurse, a nursing assistant, but you could.
Not for helping the elderly as a CNA. You do not. You just have to have a CPR certification. You don't even have to go to training. You just have to have a CPR certified. You can get hired. Yeah, as long as you're certified.
I feel like I doubt this. Okay.
Anybody can work for the elderly in a elderly home
in California.
Yeah.
Okay, in California.
So let me tell you, like I was telling my daughter this morning, I'm like, look, if I'm choking in the middle of the street, I don't want no motherfucker to come help me.
No, let me die. My point is, like, if I just answered 12 questions, I'm not gonna go help you because I can't. You're gonna die in my hands. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna catch me like that. Like what
okay, hold on. So I just looked it up. Can I get my CPR certification online? AI says yes, you can get your CPR certification online, but the extent of what the certification covers varies. Many organizations offer online courses that cover theoretical aspects of CPR and AED use. However, some organizations may require hands-on skills. Okay, some though
may
require hands-on skills for full certification, particularly for professional or healthcare certifications.
So I'm not worried about the people out in the street, right? Because I'm thinking about the people out in the street. I'm choking and somebody comes, or I'm dying and somebody does this. Like nobody's gonna do compressions on me if you've never done compressions,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but remember, if you
are you gonna go wait? Have you ever done this before?
You have to. By law, you have to. If you are CPR certified, you have to save a Samaritan. You are covered.
Never done it. But you've never.
It doesn't matter if you are.
And are you going to, in that situation, go, hold on? Have you done this in person already, or are you just gonna let them try?
Right.
I want nobody touching me. I want nobody touching me. Fuck that shit. Let me die.
Okay. Cool.
Wow.
I instead of dying, somebody try.
Someone's gonna. I mean, I'm gonna die either way. I'm gonna either die somebody being an idiot trying to figure out how the certification works.
I just think,
or I'm gonna die.
This is an odd thing to talk about. This bothered you,
huh? But I go back to this thing with Alexi Treviso that here we go. They're gonna let her become a nurse. They're gonna let her do all this.
But so you're saying that she didn't? But are you saying that she didn't? Are you saying she didn't go to school and pass everything?
No, she went to school, but you just killed your baby.
Well, does that automatically disqualify you from being?
However,
I wouldn't want to.
Some people may go, well, she's never been convicted, so
right. Under the law, she's never been.
No, but you popped out your fucking kid and you threw it in the fucking trash can.
Again,
you physically threw that baby in the trash can.
Can they use that if she's not been convicted?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because they never read her Miranda rights. Remember in the beginning, they never did all that stuff. But at the end of the day, she fucking killed her baby.
At the end of the day, it's never been official.
But at the very, very end of the day, they let her go.
Yeah.
So,
she's off.
In the eyes of the law, she can get a job.
In the eyes of the law, she's done no wrong.
Right.
Look, the eyes of my law, that don't work.
Well, your law and the law are
your law is the law.
Different.
Execution style law.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not entirely sure what that paper said.
Right, but I just wanted to bring you guys those are my 3 updates. I know Sam, you got a couple of them.
I mean, we've got some things. I mean, we've done some stories. We've done Diddy. We've done Karen Reed. We've done the Menendez Brothers.
Which, when you're ready for that, I've got a whole bag for that one.
Right. And then the Idaho student murders we've not really covered, but I thought it would be really cool to kind of talk about the plea and how the families addressed him at the sentencing.
It's a full on
we covered it, but not.
It is a full on thing, but we can kind of talk about it, and maybe if we want to revisit doing the whole story, that's great.
Before we jump into it, why don't we talk about Karen Reed really quick? So what happened with Karen Reed?
Oh my God.
Karen Reed was acquitted.
I don't know how.
I absolutely fucking know how. She didn't fucking do it.
She didn't do it. Remember, I was all about it. I was like, oh, she's definitely.
We all were like, she fucking did it. She has resting bitch face. We don't really like her. As we delved deeper, we were all kind of like, I don't think she did it.
Yeah. After a while, I was like, oh, she didn't do this.
Right. So let's talk about it. Michael Proctor.
Not much different than an online ordainment. Just a different way to ruin a life.
You're not wrong.
Hey now, just because I'm ordained doesn't mean shit, okay?
The minister. She's the law. I have the law.
Here's the thing, guys. When you guys are bored, go online and see what certifications you can get. There's some crazy.
You just talk shit about that.
CPR.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I do it them all.
I do it just to see. I do it just to see.
It's like a Pokemon.
Yeah,
you gotta get them all.
I do it just to see how far what's on there, right? Because I'm even certified on wasting. You can even ask Bryce if you guys remember who Bryce is from Stereo. Okay, during COVID, I was super bored and I sat there and I'm like, okay, what certifications can I get? And Bryce was like, look up to see if you can get wasting the most time on the internet. There is a certification that's out there for wasting the most time in the internet. And
my goodness.
And it's $12.95 for the certification. I was like, okay, let's do it. Did the little test.
But it can't be the most because other people have it.
Well, I don't know who else has it, but that's
but
you paid the $12.95
I paid
for it.
$12.95 and I got it.
I am world's greatest mom. I am. This mug says it. So look, I am number one.
You know what? If there's a certification for the one who spends the most stupid money on stupid shit, that would be me. That would be me.
That does track.
Okay. Let's prove it. Top 3 stupidest things you've ever bought on the internet. Go ahead.
Well, I bought that one that you can waste time on the internet.
A certificate for being the bestest time waster in the internet. And okay, that means nothing.
That means absolutely nothing. Just another piece of paper to wipe my ass with.
$13.
Yeah, $13.
13. Just gave someone $13 to give you a thing that says.
Well, I am ministered, so and I
also
really,
means no.
Nothing.
You can marry people though.
I can marry people. I can actually divorce people. I can actually talk to them. I can counsel. I can actually do baptism.
Also, you're like a conduit to God. So like you're closer to God than I am.
Yeah, at the Universal Church of
the hierarchy.
Fucking I know.
In the hierarchy of God talk.
I can baptize people too. They even send you like a little packet with little oils and shit. They do. And not only that, they actually send you the robe and the sash for it too.
Yeah.
Once you get
wear
certified.
the costume.
I kind of want the costume. I just don't want to do the thing.
I want to do the same thing.
I can send you the costume. I can send you.
It's cosplay.
My sash is like a white. It's white. It's like a black robe with a white sash and it has gold letters on it. The Universal Church or something.
You can get that at Spirit Halloween every year.
Yeah.
But mine's certified from the Universal Church of I don't know whatever the hell it was.
The Universal Church of Online Waste of Timery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2. What's your third?
The third is I can't remember. Fucking the Labubu shit is another thing that I waste my fucking money on.
That's for your kids. That doesn't count.
For yourself, you're like, I must have this pasta machine.
You know what? My thing is, okay, I have a thing with ice. I can't do rolled ice. I have to do the little Sonic's ice.
Right,
so I waste my money on
the good ice.
The tiny cylinder.
Fucking $500 later of a stupid machine that I have there.
But it's already paid for itself.
Right.
No.
It's for itself the first day.
You don't use it?
Yeah. How many times have I used it? Never.
Oh, that's your fault. Okay. Yeah, of course. Okay. And then that's a way for it not to.
Yeah.
I spend stupid shit on stupid. Yeah.
No, use them. Or something. Mándame.
She wins. I got the credit card bill to back it up.
She's got that. You're right. Ding, 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 ding.
He's like, wait, another one?
We have a winner.
Another cockamamie scheme.
It was like today I went to Best Buy, right? And they're like, oh, you can get the GoPro for this much. But then if you go over to the 360,
what are you going to do with it? She's like,
exactly. I was like, oh, they're like, but
are you going to put it on your paraglider, or are you going to put it on your?
I'm like, I don't know. I just wanted to take
power
video.
You're going to take it on the runs with your runs with the kids that you help.
I don't even run with them. That's
on the edge of your surfboard and catch a sick tubular wave, dude. Like, no, not at all.
No, I'm going
to put it on my desk next to the other thing that I don't know what it is.
I'm just going to hold it and look pretty, just like my camera and everything else.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna be Vanilla.
Oh man.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, here's this. Yeah.
You could have been the either the briefcase girl and Let's Make a Deal.
Yeah.
You know what?
Would you rather have been that?
On The Price is Right. Yeah.
A new car.
Yeah.
Would you rather been the briefcase girl?
But here's the thing. I would rather own my own shit. Here's the thing. So, we have this program that we run, right? And I was looking at the prices and going, okay, well, I have to pay $60 for a shirt. So why pay $60 when I can just buy the machine and do it myself? So I bought the machines, and
the entrepreneur in you have 4,800 businesses and nothing.
Yeah. And I'm just like and I opened a whole other office for this shit. Right. And I haven't visited the office in like 3 weeks. Yeah. But all the machines are there, but yeah.
I'm just busy right now, but soon it'll take off.
And I'm thinking, what else can I do with this? Can I make my own shirts? I can make my own shirts. I got the screen printing stuff. I can do this. And then I'm like going, I just spend
I don't
money
have
on this
time to
shit.
make shirts. I can just buy a shirt.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have buy a shirt money. You like make a shirt money is like you're in a band and you're like, I can't afford $15 for a shirt, you know. I got to make a lot of them. But
here I am.
No, it's because now Shopify and like, you know, fucking Bonfire and all these places that make merch like that. You don't even have to invest any money. You just like give them the logo and they just like put it on anything and they send it. A mug.
But here's the thing.
We can have a bonfire.
The tariffs tax is really a thing. The tariffs tax costs the tariffs tax. So, you know, when you buy, normally a lot of these people ship them to China or whatever, and they ship them back and then you get that tariffs tax. That shit is expensive. There's
an app that does pretty good. It's called Ink Card. That's pretty awesome. That sends postcards. They have other things. It's pretty cool. You can put your logo on anything. Yeah.
You got to send it to me.
Yeah, $4.
You got to send it to me.
And you don't have to buy a lot of them, which is cool. I just went to intensive training to like learn Shopify, and I'll talk to you about what I've learned.
Yeah.
These couple of months. It's really interesting stuff. But okay, so P. Diddy. Who did he did it?
All right. I thought we were talking about Karen Reed first.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Karen Reed.
I thought that was over. The bitch had resting bitch face, and she was.
Well, no. Okay, so couple of things. I mean, she was acquitted. The only thing that they convicted her on was
and this is the woman. I'm sorry. This is the woman that went out with her boyfriend and all those Leos, right? And then they had a party. They were drinking. They were fucked up. And then the boyfriend, who was also an ex-cop, right?
Or was a cop.
Was found face down in the front lawn of a friend's house, and he was all fucked up. But it was weird because she didn't go inside, and then she went home without him.
Right.
Just to remind people, right?
Right. So they, all of the folks that were at the party that they were going to said, or, you know, basically said she ran him over. What's kind of, okay, again, so she was found not guilty of second-degree murder, manslaughter, and leaving the scene.
Let me see if I can just grab her face so people can understand. Like, her face is what really indicted her.
She was she was convicted on operating under the influence, an OUI, and which resulted in a 1-year probation aligned with first-time offense laws.
Sure.
Couple of things about her retrial. So in the initial trial, all of the folks that were at the party that they were supposedly going to, or which they did go to, said, you know, because the women helped her look for him. And they said, oh, she said, I hit him. Well, she said, did I hit him? Could I have hit him? I don't understand what's going on. The thing is he had gone into, because when they pulled up to the home, at this after party that they were going to.
Right. That's important.
He gets out of the car and goes, I'll just go check it out. I'll be back.
Yeah. I'll go party. Bye.
Well, and she's sitting there and she's like, okay.
What a dickhead.
Where did he go? What's going on? So she texts him, where the fuck are you? Why haven't you come back? What's going on? And then she was like, fuck that shit. He went into the party, left me here. I'm not going into it if he doesn't want me there. She fucking leaves. She's like, fuck that. But
you're not hot enough to ghost me.
Well, and the thing is she goes back to his home where his adoptive kids are, which are his niece and nephew, falls asleep on the couch at 4 a.m., wakes up and goes, oh, fuck, he's not here. She expected him to be back. So she had no idea. She then calls up one of the women from the party and goes, hey, did you ever see him? And she's like, no, he's never been here. She's like, I don't know where he is. He's not come. Let's go, you know. So she rounds up the troops, right? Yeah. She's like, let's go look for him. Yeah. And of course, I mean, as they pull up, she does see him first, but she's looking for him. She's like, I don't know where the fuck he is. And he's laying face down with the cup. They took a fucking drink. Yeah, they took a drink from the bar that he still had, and he had fallen on it. And later on, I mean, the whole investigation was mishandled. Nobody.
Was it mishandled, or was it a bunch of Leos doing up to no good like always?
Well, that's exactly it. So because all of them were police officers, the state or the initial police that were on the scene, they did as best as they could trying to preserve any evidence. But then they brought in the state police or whatever it was, and shit just fucking hit the fan. One thing that was different with the retrial, the lead investigator, Michael Proctor, had been things that had happened from the first trial to the second. Michael Proctor had been dismissed amid misconduct controversy. Jesus fuck.
Wow.
It's been a minute. I don't know how to fucking speak. After the first trial. So if anybody remembers when we did this, Michael Proctor was instrumental in being
obstructive
misconduct. Yeah. So one thing is that he had a group text amongst
hater face.
So let's glad you said that. So this is her, and this is why you thought she was guilty.
Face now.
I don't not now. Don't. Then I did because that's not even the worst of it. Like,
no, I mean,
she looks like a hag. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like not there, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's a beautiful woman. Don't get me wrong, but
the way she smirked in jail in court,
well, because she knew she didn't fucking do it. Here's the thing: she's like, I'm not hiding anything. I'm not gonna. When people are talking shit, I'm gonna let it show on my face.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, we took it,
but she has no remorse.
She didn't.
Why would she have remorse?
Like, my husband just died.
No, she was upset about that.
No, yeah,
she just says, "I'm not the one who fucking did it."
Right, but then imagine trying to.
But it doesn't mean that she didn't pay for somebody to do it.
She didn't.
She did not.
Rose, we were all on the fucking same page. Where have you changed here?
Yeah, it had to have.
I don't know. It's just a smirk right now that on her face.
Right, she doesn't like faces, guys. Like in her court, everyone would die that's innocent because they have a weird face.
We were all on the goddamn same page. Remember?
Guilty, innocent, guilty. But
she didn't fucking do it. One of the biggest misconducts was that Michael Proctor. When he came on the scene, he knew the house where the party was. He knew the people in it. He says he didn't. He totally did. I know.
Fuck you said to me.
Right. I mean,
it's true.
They told the mob wives.
But now you can see like now
he was unapologetic.
Bro, about talk shit and you'd be like, you do it too. If you were in court for something you didn't do, you'd be like,
I would be too. Yeah, no, for real. She just kind of wore her not emotions, but her thoughts on her sleeve. Yeah, she was like, fuck that. But that Michael Proctor had done a group text and said the fucking bitch probably did it. She has no ass. I can't find the nudes in her phone. It was a gross misconduct for Pete's sakes. Oh, yeah. He didn't question anyone in the home where the body was found. They brought in.
Why would you question a bunch of Leos?
Right. They brought in her vehicle, which because initially they charged her for vehicular manslaughter, something very minor, not minor, but not second degree
manslaughter is kind of crazy, but yeah, but it's a super step down from
right.
Second degree murder.
So then she bonds out. And they charge her. Then 2 months later, after bonding out, they charge her with fucking second degree murder. Which is
it's obvious, like the way it's happening, you can literally see the machinations in the back of the
right. They're like, oh,
precinct. Like, all right, let's do this now. Let's do this
right.
now. Yeah, and like,
so
let's trap her in.
What's crazy? What to me was kind of the smoking gun of the cover up was in the first trial and the second they brought it up. They have a video of them because they had initially right away they impounded her car and they brought it in for evidence. And she's like, that's fine. I have nothing to hide.
Not if the shit on it.
Right. So in the video that they show in court, the video is the opposite way. They have it transposed. And so it looks like the side of the car in question is clear and present. But they don't, and they you can see another police officer at the backside of the car where they said it was damaged. And that's the opposite side of what they're saying it is.
You fucking crazy.
I know. she's like, fuck that shit.
Fuck yo.
You're lying. But and then the prosecutor, the defense lawyer goes, hold on, this isn't even the right way. And they're like, how do you know? Well, police is backwards. And so it shows the intent, or Michael Proctor probably hitting her back tail light.
Massive corruption.
Massive corruption.
Police corruption, brotherhood type shit.
Yes, it's insane. So that's one of the things. Proctor had been dismissed for the misconduct. He was not called to testify. However, his superiors were, and they're like, well, we can't really say anything. We weren't there. Well, you had to dismiss him for misconduct. So, I mean, you're the one who has to do it. Reed declined to testify in the second trial, believing her interview recordings were sufficient. The jurors now,
which was smart. Can I say, Sam, that was smart because she knows that she has a resting bitch face, and there would be more exposure on her face.
She is not garnering any sympathy from the jury. I can tell you that.
That's right.
And that was her problem in the first case, but they did have a hung jury, so they had to do a second trial. Now, one of the big things is when it went into deliberations, honestly, I thought they were going to come back either another hung jury or they were going to convict her because there were so many questions from the jury to the judge on how to go about their deliberations. So the jurors asked multiple legal clarifications during the deliberation. God bless. Again, we've not done this in a while. Words are even more hard tonight.
You're super good.
So including about hung jury definitions, the judge gave limited guidance, reinforcing careful evidence evaluation. So the jurors took that and went, okay. One juror later stated prosecutors didn't prove the SUV strike occurred central to the murder case. So one of the big things in the second trial is that the defense emphasized that there's no physical proof that the SUV ever struck O'Keefe. And argued that it was likely an assault from inside before being thrown into the snow. And honestly,
and he probably stumbled, and then
there were experts. There were scratches on his arms that were consistent with a dog. And conveniently, when they figured that out, the dog, the owner of the dog, who was the owner of the home in which the party was happening, got rid of it.
Of course,
said it was a bad dog, whatever.
They it's a burn dog.
Yes.
It's a burn dog. It's burned now.
Right. So again, she was found not guilty. The verdict did spark cheers. One of the things in the first trial that was very big is that there was a podcaster that she had kind of been leaking info to get out to the public to show that more so that she was innocent and get more of the public on her side, because public opinion, people look at her and they go, yeah, she's fucking. When I first saw this case, I thought she was guilty.
Me too. But then if you have a country full of roses,
right,
it's over.
Exactly.
You
so
get gutted. I don't like your face. I want your face to be cut.
There were people outside going, rooting for her, always wearing pink because she said, they asked what her favorite color was. She was like, well, I like pink. But
it's right here.
Yeah, it was a huge ordeal. They even made sure that they stayed a certain, a number of feet away from the courtyard courthouse. But
people, look how many people are here. Look at this.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the strength, the passion, the intent. It shouldn't influence
That's
juries
for Karen
at all,
Reed.
because they base their verdict on the evidence.
Wow.
But did that have an impact? Did the strength of these supporters, because I've never seen this before. I've covered so many trials, and there are very high profile trials that have massive crowds like this.
The difference is that it never goes well. It's always people who get acquitted. Like, well, I have a bit of an update when you finish the story. as well. I forgot about this update. It was pretty depressing.
One of the things that it's not so much an update, but one of the things that I really loved about, one of the things that actually made me feel like she was innocent is she was so instrumental working with her defense team. She was in on every fucking meeting. They were getting defense strategies, for, I don't think a defense lawyer is going to fight that hard if she's guilty, to be honest, or let her in on it. She's also smart as fuck. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then, okay, get her for drunk driving. Oh, well, I mean.
Okay, here's the verdict. You
yes.
hear it?
Yes.
The defendant at the bar, guilty or not guilty? Not guilty. So say you, Mr. Foreman? So say you? No.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Sure.
Yes. Do all of you agree? Thank
He's like, I don't know what so say you means.
002. What say is the defendant
What
at
say
the
you?
bar not guilty or guilty? Not guilty.
Nick, what does that mean?
Is not guilty or guilty about that charge or any lesser included charge? Thank you. Specifically, number 5, operating under the influence of liquor by operating a motor vehicle with a blood alcohol level of 0.08 or greater. Correct? Yes. So say you, Mr. Foreman? So say you all?
Like, I'll take that shit all
What say
day.
is the defendant at the bar leaving the scene after accident resulting in death? Is the defendant not guilty or guilty? So say you, Mr. Foreman?
People
So say you
screaming
all?
outside.
Jurors, hearken your verdict as the court records it. You upon your oath say the defendant on
Like watching a
001
football
is
game
not guilty.
when they win.
Hey, touchdown, Karen Reed.
Right.
So look at that. Loud and excited supporters greeted Reed as she walked out of the courthouse, which is what we just saw. And there was a scene. Look at this scene outside.
I know.
Look at that. It's like it's like I don't know, if there was like a gay football team and they would have won the Super Bowl.
You know what amazes me is how passionate some of these people are. They might not know the person,
American
just the
justice
story, but I'm saying it amazes me on how passionate people are. They might not know the person, but they're
rooting for the process. They're rooting for the fact that the system still works.
Right. One thing that is sad is because the mishandling of this case and them putting it on her so much right away and not looking for anything else.
And the fact
They're
it was
never
all
going to. They're not going to ever have justice for Brian O'Keefe because the person who killed him or the people who killed him are going off scot-free with a cover-up. So
and
that's
working
the fucking
and
bullshit.
still working in whatever law enforcement.
Right.
Right now.
One of the things that she's like, I've always been for justice for him, but it wasn't me. So you can't, don't look bad on me for that. You know what I mean? I've been wanting to see who else or who did this. It wasn't fun. I knew it.
She never had
wasn't
time.
me.
She never had time to even apply herself to be able to find the person that did it.
Right.
She was too busy defending herself, which is crazy. And then that's a form of gaslighting. As soon as you start grieving, we cover it all the time. Who's the person that's usually looked at the first? A woman dies. Who's the dude?
It's their spouse.
The husband. I'm like, grieve my wife. It's just like, it's like, well, we want to talk to you. It's like, well, what do you mean? And then like immediately you're like, what?
Well, now she's in survival mode.
Right.
She always. And
then she was born with resting bitch face. And she had the added.
Right. Well, and the wherewithal, or not the wherewithal, but she had the intelligence to go, this wasn't me, and I'm going to fight for it.
Right.
And I'm not going to let you.
Yeah. Because it's very simple to go, oh, and then when you start like getting scared, it's like, oh man.
No, she was very confident and like, this wasn't me. And
it polarizes the people, but the people who believe you.
Well, and it's how do they not charge the people who testified? Especially the women that were that were the troops that she rallied to go find him. There was the one lady, she was like, she's the one who fucking Googled how long does it take to die in the snow. And at like 2:30 that morning after Karen had already gone home, but they all doubled down on this trial and were like, no, she said, I did it. I ran him over, and they doubled down on that. And how can they not get them for perjury when it's on video from police cam that she never fucking said that?
Yeah. Right.
I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up. So Karen speaks outside the courthouse. She goes, Karen Reed is now speaking outside the courthouse after being acquitted of killing her boyfriend. The jury in her second murder trial found her guilty of drunk driving, but not guilty of second-degree murder and leaving the scene of an accident resulting in death. Reed, as in her first murder trial, did not take the stand. However, jurors did hear her words when prosecutors played several clips from the interviews and the documentary in which she participated. So I think the documentary also probably had a big thing to do to sway public opinion, because it was well done. It was it was an emotional kind of like a pendulum,
right?
And it was well done, because by that time you're like, oh, I'm all the way Karen.
Well, and for prosecutors to use it,
right,
is
super credible,
and that's what she was like. Well, they're gonna see. Prosecutors thought she was gonna be. That was the smoking gun,
right?
But they knew. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. So that's Karen Reed. That's the update on her. Really quick one for me. I'm not going to look up anything, but unfortunately, let me stop sharing here. Unfortunately, Alexander Bookman was not indicted.
Fuck off.
Free, and he's not going to face any problems, any issues. So that's really disheartening. That
really pisses me off.
Yeah, Alexander Bookman is free. Yeah, I mean, I hate it when I spoke to people that told me this. I knew I don't. It's hard to say, like, to his wife, the mother of his child. Like, I kind of knew it, because high-powered defense attorney again in Massachusetts, right?
Can you for people who doesn't know who this is, can you recap of what we're talking about? Just to recap a little bit of.
Yeah.
And there's an episode we did, Sam and Dave and AC, because this is a very good friend of them.
We did.
So if you could please let our audience know.
Yeah, I'm not going to super get into it, but one of my best friends, Brandon Doran, got killed when he called the cops to his home in a break-in, and he fought off a person with a knife, and the officer, Alexander Bookman, took him about 27 seconds to get to the hallway where they were tussling, and he shot the homeowner, my friend, instead of the person that was attacking. It was an execution-style murder. Hit him a lot of times on the way down as well, and
didn't even give him a chance to.
Didn't give him a chance to identify himself, anything. And you go back and see that, I can't anymore. So, I had to go to a lot of therapy.
The evidence is all there. Like,
I had to go to a lot of therapy to get that hallway out of my mind, and I had to do some special stuff to, like, reorder the way I remember him. I had a lot of files open, and I had to close a lot of files, and it took a lot of work, a lot of crying, and so I got the call Monday, really, and I kind of already knew. It was around the time that the updates were going to happen. They kept it on the hush hush, but obviously Alexander Bookman is the one that did it. He was the one that shot him in the head, and then 4 times on the way down. Execution style, it's plain as day. People everywhere. It should have been a much bigger deal. I haven't checked social media. Like, I was tagged in something Facebook. I gave my condolences. It broke my heart. But Brandon is not going to be avenged at all. It was a senseless murder. And so Alexander Bookman is the officer, and he just so happens that also I'm sure Karen Reed must have heard of this person, who's a defense attorney in Massachusetts, in Boston area. So I kind of knew it wasn't going to go anywhere because of how connected he is, right? And I know it's Las Vegas to Boston, but there's ties everywhere. It's a big club, and we're not in it. And if you want something to happen, it's going to happen. So it was first. It was good news. They felt like they were going to indict him, and then they said there wasn't enough. And I didn't read the article, but I was told that there wasn't enough evidence to call it murder 1. I'm like, okay, how about murder 2? And murder anything? Nothing. So he'll probably be like a PDF file priest. He'll be moved over to a different precinct and start a life anew, with a whole new set of people to hunt. If anybody's watching, and wherever, many cops, we call cops all types of stuff here, and we praise them when they're good. If you have the displeasure of that guy becoming your partner at a precinct, or if you know that if that guy comes to your precinct and you're Leo, don't let him in the club.
No.
He's going to kill somebody. He's a hothead. Watch it. I know there's people on either side of it, which I can't understand, right? But on the other side of it, there's plenty of people defending the guy for whatever reason. Well, I can tell you why. There's two black guys. Who cares, right? So,
what I don't understand is that the video shows it all. That's the thing that it's black and white. There's no,
not to people that want to protect each other. It's like, who are you talking to ultimately? You're talking to judges, lawyers, police officers. They're all just cops. All those people are just cops. Judiciary. And if it's a city cop, if it's a metro cop, they're going to band together. They would much rather band together because they're stronger in numbers than they are, and there's so much corruption. They have to cover for each other. They have to. And even if you don't want to be corrupt, they get you and you're like, bro, you know too much. Like, you have to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll kill your family. Like, it's just like that. It doesn't matter. So that's why there's not going to be a whole lot of cops. That's why it has to devolve into fascism, because eventually people are not going to fucking want to be hated cops or hated ICE agents or like hated. It's a hard job. It doesn't pay well, and they got to be hated. So I get it. But yeah. So just a warning to any police officer out there that has any honor left, if you see Alexander Brookman join your precinct, stay away. Like, don't try to isolate him. Point him out as a bad person. I'm not saying that every cop that has shot someone to kill should that happen to. I'm saying that this one should. This one in particular. And also not even because he's my best friend. It's because
it was wrong.
It was wrong. Like, I would call it if I did not know that guy. It just so happens that I spent 6 days a week with him.
none of that. The footage speaks for itself. Even if you didn't know the person, whatever it is, you look at the footage, you look at what's out there, and it speaks for itself. And you know that person was innocent and didn't do nothing wrong. How the fuck do you tell me that someone is naked? He's naked.
His boxers on.
He doesn't have anything on. Like, are you fucking?
He's fighting a guy with boots and a hoodie, and clearly from outside, clearly broken glass. He's by his bedroom, right?
No, that's the guy that lives there. He's fucking naked.
Yeah, give it a second. How about? I mean, I've literally said this everywhere I've gone, even the press conferences. Anything else that he would have tried, anything else would have been acceptable, except for the one thing that he did. He could have shot him in the leg, the foot. He could have been in a wheelchair. Shoot him in the spine. You want to sever his fucking A7? Go for it. I would have wielded him around for the rest of his life, but at least I would have had him. The headshot was wanton violence, only that could be administered by a butcher, someone who does not have any value for life, it's everyone should see it. Everyone should see it and make your own decisions. But it made national news, international news. There should be as much outrage, but I've heard little about it. I mean, you guys didn't hear about it, right? So it's it sucks because
to the family
exactly what happened. They put it on ice forever. They put it on ice.
So people forgot, and then nobody was. I mean,
the NAACP did, was just like, everybody's pacified because they have to go back to their jobs and their life, and July 15th was his birthday. I spent the day crying talking to him at this desk.
I just can't.
Yeah,
I can't wrap. I didn't know him, but just looking at the footage, going back and looking, doing our research that we all do. And my condolences to the family and you guys, because I know this is a very good, close friend to you guys. But the footage doesn't lie. It's actual footage. It's proof. And there's nothing this guy did. There's he doesn't have anything on him.
When I was young, my dad if you talk to my dad, would always say that if something was unfair, I was not about it. And then I grew up and things aren't fair and this is bullshit.
Things aren't fair at all. Those are not fair at all. Yeah.
Now I'm jaded and I'm like, yeah.
Sorry, I totally forgot about that. But like I had bad
you know
days
what I mean?
yesterday, and the 15th was bad, and then this was bad.
And I'm gonna cry, or am crying. Sorry.
I did it. It's totally like because no one else. That's it. Once it's out of the cycle, it'll never be talked about again, and it's like another death because it's like there's not even no one's gonna fight for him anymore. You know.
The second thing is, and here's the shitty part of everything, is that there is some good cops out there, and there's some bad cops out there, right? But why is it that the bad cops get away with fucking all this shit, and the good ones get fucking? You know what I mean? Like
because the bad apple spoils the bunch.
And no, but why? But the problem is, who's going to investigate them? Other cops that are in the same brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's a big brotherhood, and when you join it, and you have other people just like you, file and rank, right? Rank and file. And you look to your side and it's the same person on the other side. And you're like, I will die for you. I will die for you. Okay. You know what that means? Also dying for domestic shit. Not just like, it's not just military shit. It's like, we all do the same thing. We have to protect each other no matter what. And who's going to prosecute? That's why judges don't go to jail. That's why the president can't get arrested. That's why you can't set those precedents because you forget that, oh, you want to change something in the laws this time? Guess what? A Democrat's going to be in office. They're going to fuck you up when you do that. Like, you know, you just can't, things can't change like that. And that's why there's no change, right? There's no reform. And yeah, once you join it, it's like, why is there skull and bones? You know, why is there, you know, the fucking society with the masks and the fucking eyes wide shut party, everybody's sucking dicks, you know, like why that? You know, because we're people that need to be in groups and we need to be categorized. We love to be bucketed. We love to be labeled. We love it, no matter what. And then, like, you know,
everybody wants to belong to
something. Yeah, especially and then you put a bunch of lonely guys together or whatever, and then that happens, or maybe and then sprinkle some PTSD guys from the war that none of them should have happened, like Iraq, which is not a war we should have ever been in. So really, we have damaged people in our law enforcement agencies that didn't have to be damaged in the first place, and they're re-damaging our citizens.
Right.
So, you know, and that's why when you ask like, why don't they go to jail? Because who's going to arrest them? Another different cop that's going to be like, wink, don't worry, bud, I got you. Like, I get it. I've been in brotherhoods. I play football. Like,
it's that one person take a difference. So hopefully somebody stands up
But the problem is, by the time you get to that point, I'm sorry, I'm going to black pill you a little bit. Like, I'm going to, you know, by the time you get to that point of making a difference and anyone like hearing your voice, you've already had to pass so many tests to be that they make sure you're not that by the time you get to anywhere where you can make a difference. That's the problem. That's like, there can't be like a rogue politician that changes everything because he'll only be in there for one term. After one term, he'd be like, oh, we fucked up. Get that guy out of here. By the time you make a difference, you're already corrupted 50 times. That's why they hit you quick. Oh, you become a congressman? They come see you quick. You know, it's just what it is. It sucks. And I wish to God that there was a way to shake the system. That's why there are, you know what accelerationism is?
Yeah, no, and yeah. No,
accelerationism are people that believe that we're so fucked and so corrupt and so like beyond redemption that the only way to do it is to strip it all down and right. So accelerationism people want to accelerate that. They want to get to the end of it so we can make a new thing. And I'm also like, the more I think about this, I kind of like fucking agree. Like,
you need Rome to fall to build it up again.
Yeah, exactly. You got two choices. Everybody's fighting for the same fucking choice. The same shit. Nobody changes anything. Radical left. You know, radical left, bro. That guy's all the radical lefts are fucking the most corporate center Republicans like 20 years ago. Like it's a farce. It's all the same shit. And it's no matter who's in charge, they're gonna fucking protect the same. How come the same people get off? It's always the same story.
Yeah,
doesn't matter who's in charge.
It's the same thing. Like
smoke and mirrors.
You know, bringing into the next story of P. Diddy I didn't think he was going to be. I honestly think I
I mean,
honestly
he wasn't
thought,
acquitted, but yeah, I mean,
But
you know,
the
there
rack
goes another
string.
story. There goes another story here where fucking the evidence is there, and
but who's
it's
it gonna, who are they gonna say, like, they can't go all the way up the chain. Somebody has to stop it. And somebody's paid very handsomely to take these falls and to be the public face of this. It's not going to be the guy actually getting the kids. It's not going to be actually the guy. No, of course not. Like, that's a front and a side and a psychological operation. So people just fixate on that. Why did they make him a rapper? A flashy rapper. Everybody look at me.
Right.
And then it's all by design, right? Well, how did Jeffrey Epstein become get $2 billion, never going to college? How did he teach math without a college degree? How did he get that sweetheart deal in 2006 where he went to prison for literally PDF activities and he got to go out 12 hours a day and like take his plane and go places, get a pizza in Napoli and come back? Like he went into the security, the actual police precinct he was at. He said, no, you guys aren't following me around in cop uniforms. Everybody's wearing a suit. Everybody's wearing a suit. I own you. This is in Florida. I'm doing 13 months work release. And what he was doing is going to Bal Harbor and like all the Palm Beach fucking place. He was chilling. Like, who said that? Oh, Alex Acosta. Bro, who can put that guy away the most? Alex Acosta, the prosecutor for the Southern District of Florida, right? Mm-hmm. And they told him, no, that guy's an asset. You can't touch that guy. He goes way above my pay grade. That's exactly what they told him. That guy's a way above my pay grade. Who's above the pay grade of the guy of the fucking district attorney of the Southern District? There's somebody above that, and something like that can't pass a certain level because those people don't. Who's gonna arrest the guy who owns everything? That's retarded. Yep. When you start thinking about it like that, you're like, oh right, we're fucked. So,
another aspect of the Diddy trial,
lube.
No, one of the things that kind of hit me, maybe because I'm a woman or whatever, is the defense, Diddy's defense kept going, but they're consenting adults. They let this happen. And they were very much victim blaming.
You're gonna hate this, but I saw her lose her mind on somebody and say, like, I will fucking kill you. I will fucking kill you. Like, I heard and I'm not saying it's right. I think both of them, honestly, after hearing that, whatever, go to jail. But like, she's not as innocent as we thought, as they painted her, because she was like, man, she got it. It was like a very innocent guy, and she was like, I will fucking kill you. Give me that fucking shit. I will fucking murder you. Like, she would lost her mind.
Well, I get that, but I've also been in an abusive situation where I've done things that I probably didn't want to do. Because I feel like, and
she also this is
okay. No. I'm just saying.
I don't want to argue tonight, but I saw two things that really.
One of the things that okay, so
but I'd still love to hear your side, AC, because that's that's part of our thing is that we all have different sides of it. I know me and Sam.
Different sides. It's just facts. There's two things. However you want to interpret it, right? But it's. Right. So there's another one where she's like calling P. Diddy and going, "What's up, Daddy? I can't wait for this." But it was more. I know you're going to say that she was coerced into saying it, but it was so like she was like, "And what are we doing this weekend?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's even more.
I saw that video where she was kind of like,
I can't wait to see you.
Yeah, it was more like she was
asking where the part's at.
It wasn't coming from.
It didn't look scary.
When someone, it didn't look scary. It didn't look like it kind of sounded more like she was into it.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
As someone like Sam and me, we both been in abusive relationships. The same, me and Sam we always talk about behind the scenes how, we've been in abusive relationships.
And in front of the scenes.
I'm not ashamed of my past. I'm gonna absolutely, if I can help somebody by sharing my story, I'm absolutely gonna share it.
But
have I done things or in those relationships that I'm proud of? No. Why? Because I thought I was gonna get hit or
That's the issue. Yeah.
Or it was a mental or abuse,
and then
or
how do you explain,
or even a sexual abuse within the relationship. You know what I mean? There are things that you go, okay, I'm in this thing, and if I do, I know how he wants me to act, and it could be
but at one point you're complicit if you continue to do those things, no matter how.
Here's the thing,
you know what I'm saying? If you act along with it for long enough, you're doing the thing.
But here's the thing. But let me explain something. When somebody is abusive to you physically, mentally, and everything that comes with this package deal, right? A lot of people go, well, you're already away. Why didn't you just walk away and not call them back?
Yeah,
right?
I'm not saying that.
But I'm saying, right. But we don't know. They played that audio we didn't hear what he said. At least I didn't hear that part. I don't know.
Yeah, he was saying, cool. Yeah, I'll call him this weekend. Like he was asking like, hey, where's this guy at? And he's like, yeah, cool. I'll call him this weekend. Like she was like setting shit up.
But it
in a way that was like, make sure that guy's there to fuck me. You know what I'm saying?
But in a way, with a lot of women, when they've been in abuse, it's kind of like an addiction. Okay. Am I wrong,
sure.
Sam?
Okay, so
you're not wrong.
Let's stay with that. Okay, so you're not,
or
you're
a Stockholm syndrome in a way, yes.
Right, but you're an addict, right? But is the drug addict that is forced to be a drug addict any less of a drug addict than a drug addict that does it for pleasure? They're still drug addicts. After a while, you have to go along with it because you're abused. But if you do it for way too long, and you sound enthusiastic about it, people will start to think like, okay.
People are going to think that, but also you'll
never turn into that person. You'll never turn into the person that likes it. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you don't even know what reality is anymore.
You can't speak for everybody though. Some people may flip and be like, you know what? I love this.
It's not that they love it. Sometimes they lose the fact of reality.
Not even that. Or you go, if I don't play along and I don't play the part, it's going to be worse for me.
Sure.
So if no, hold on. Don't interrupt just for a second. I have a thought and I just don't want it to go. So you're in this situation and they have groomed you to do these things. And now you're doing them and you hate yourself for it. However, you if you don't play along and say, hey, call this person, in this situation, hey, call this person so they can fuck me or whatever. If you don't do that, then it's going to be worse for you long term. Right. So in a way, you go, if it's on my terms, at least it's not as bad.
What if the thing you're doing hurts other people? Are you then complicit?
You know it's going to hurt. I mean, you go, I don't know what to do.
Right.
I either try to save myself a little bit of dignity.
Right.
Or I get obliterated. Maybe they kill me. Right. I don't fucking know.
Right. So what if people what if people get hurt while you're playing along to save yourself a little bit of dignity?
You honestly, you feel like shit. And
nothing legally should happen to you?
I'm not saying that nothing legally should happen to you. I'm just saying in that you could it's not an insanity plea, but you have been
groomed, against your will to do it. And now you're this thing.
You're not doing it because you want to do it. You're doing it because you feel like you have to do it.
Right. But there might be people in the world that then become
of course
the thing that they hate. Right.
Of course. Are people essayed as children and become essayers themselves? Yes. That is you know what I mean? However,
it's a cycle. Yeah.
It is a cycle that happens. But when you're in the thick of it, you're in self-preservation mode.
For sure.
You're like, I have what makes the best outcome so I don't get hurt as bad.
Right.
I'm getting hurt every fucking time any of this happens.
Yeah.
I've been also brainwashed into thinking this is healthy and this is the way things are supposed to be and this is what he wants. This is a normalcy. But in the back of your mind, in the recesses, when you lay down at night, you go, I'm a fucking piece of shit.
There has to be a point.
And I feel bad for the victims that now that are probably wanting to come out. Nobody's going to come out anymore. Nobody's going to want to because of this whole trial. I honestly think people, women now or men, because it happens to women and men, are going to keep quiet and hold it themselves. Because now that those victims can't speak out because of this trial.
Now, also, do I think that they shot too far on a racketeering charge? Yes.
Yeah, they wanted too much.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like.
I mean, let's be fair. I think he did. He was convicted, and as he should have been. However, I think they should have maybe. I mean, not
sit on this kitchen sink at him.
Yeah,
brought it down.
They should have. They have honed in the charges. They probably could have got him on more.
That's how you see it's bullshit, because they overshot it, and they they're going to get him on minor things, just like anybody else.
Well, he's also a patsy for all of it,
exactly.
right?
That's what I'm saying. Right?
I mean,
exactly. So,
I get that, but I don't. I mean, I also don't think we should victim blame, because
there's no victim blaming here. I'm asking a question.
No. I'm not saying you did. I'm saying the defense did.
I usually do.
Well, I mean, you play devil's advocate.
Yeah. You know what? This is why we always fight with you
on the show, and I honestly love it because
she started it. She started it. She's like, yeah, I saw the video, and then you flipped it on me.
Well, I didn't flip it on you. I did see the video, but as someone who's been in those shoes,
okay, she was really enthusiastic about that.
Here's the thing: someone that's been on those shoes, and they have, they manipulate you to the point where you think it's normal. And
that you I mean that you deserve everything that's happening to you.
Yeah,
and
like you deserve like a punch. You deserve
my only question is the nuance to this is, at what point playing along to be able to get along and just to survive, right? To get
what is it playing along?
Yeah, you just said
not
it.
Playing along.
You just said it.
What if this is normalized to them and they're not playing along? This is a normal thing.
Okay, then they've become the thing that they hate.
It's a brainwash type of a thing.
Either way you slice it, you become the thing that you hate. If you're playing,
you become what they want you. You become what they want.
For long enough.
Mold you.
Sure, for certain times, and I don't know what those times are, but you can see how further down the line, if you sound like she did, like it's hard to say like, wow, she's a good actor, or she's in on it, or like she really needs to get along, or like. And then my question is this.
But again,
at what point do you? Okay, let me finish.
Okay, I'm sorry.
At what point do you go along, right? And then at what point do you become that? And then no matter if you're playing a part and people get hurt, you're going to be a part of that. You're going to be liable, even if you're brainwashed or if you're just playing along. You're going to be along for the ride, which means you're going to be along to go to jail. I mean, you're doing the things that are illegal, and people are getting hurt because you're playing along to survive yourself, which is not blameworthy. Like I would do it too. But if you're brainwashed, then you're doing it. And if you're just playing along for a long time, then you're doing it. You're doing it anyway.
Right.
For a short time, no. For a short time, you're like, fuck, I gotta do what I gotta do. But if talk about years.
Hold on. Years happens. And
sure.
and
but you're doing it.
I understand what you're saying. The thing is when she did get away, was she perpetuating that same shit?
Meaning,
like after she got away with it,
after she left Diddy and got away from the situation.
Can we corroborate that she had sex with many men at the same time? I don't know.
What I mean is she, doing the trafficking and all the things?
Yeah.
And
after she got away with it.
Probably not. She's probably healing and trying to, heal herself.
But that probably leaves it open,
Okay. Well,
we don't know.
If you 9 times out of 10, they're not doing what they did when they got away.
in the situation I was, as a person who was essayed as a child and perpetuates the essaying later and after they get away from the essay, right? Mm-hmm. They are not only when they're being essayed going along with it, but then they go, well, I'm going to continue to do that. Right. And they should be tried and convicted of that. However, in say this case, or and as an abused person, whether it's a man or a woman, and you're in it, and while you're in it with this person, you are doing what they say to do or what you feel like they want you to do.
Right.
But when you get away from them, if you don't continue to do that,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah, I get it.
I mean, yes, I
mean,
heard the audio. It sounds like she's all into it, but like you said, at the same time, when you're in that, that's your
but yeah, that's what you do.
reality. That's yeah.
But the reality is that if you do it long enough, somebody like us are going to be like, whoa. It's just that you start asking questions. It's normal.
Agreed. I mean, when we should ask those questions, and you have every right to feel that way and to think that way. And I'm not saying
because everything else is corrupted. Why not?
Well, I mean,
absolutely. I mean, who fucking knows what's right or wrong anymore?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Like,
I mean,
I want to help you as a victim. I want to help you. Bitch, I love it. It's like, okay. Fuck.
and it's hard because if you either been a victim about it and you've gone through it, sometimes it's hard to understand that side of the story.
Because there are people that actually become that and end up like flipping the pancake and saying, no, I like it. I actually like it unapologetically. That fucks up people like you because it just waters down, like it just lumps you into other people like that should not be in your same category you're in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand. I completely get both sides of the story. I completely do.
Say this too many times, but the bad apple does spoil the bunch. There's an exception to every rule. You know what I mean?
And not everything's binary. There's a couple of things. The truth about the world is that several things can be true at once. That's why conspiracy theories are really hard. Because
there's so much gray area.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Right.
Who knows exactly what's, I mean, we can guess what's right and wrong.
Right. Rose wants to kill the guy who left the baby in the car, like kill him.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. I'm gonna pull every freaking fingernail.
No, she wants to torture. She wants to Gitmo torture. She wants to waterboard that fucker.
Well, we are coming close on the 2 hours, so let's just touch on the Menendez and let's do Idaho murders. Let's do Idaho murders on a whole different fucking episode because honestly, there's a lot. Do that. There is
I want to do the Idaho
we've not
one.
Actually done that. Done.
I wanted to like but Idaho one. I want to kind of like actually do the story and then go.
Just a really quick thing. For one, I read the book.
Actually, let's not spoil it.
I know
for the people to.
It already happened.
No, I know, but there's a lot of people that don't know about it.
So, all I have to say is I watched the sentencing on Wednesday or whenever it was, and one thing when we do talk about it, the way the families spoke to him was
I don't know what you're saying.
Phenomenal.
I don't know who him is.
The murderer.
The murder. So we'll touch bases on that on our next thing. So we'll go through that and we'll go.
Well, I'm not here next week, so can we do it when I'm here? Because I really have
a lot. The following week.
Hold on, I have a lot to say.
We'll do the following week. This is one that we really need the 2 hours mark.
We're gonna do it in the week,
and you know what? I really want you to.
I'm really passionate about this one.
There's a Netflix
one. And cried watching
movie.
Yeah. Well, is there? Okay.
There's a Netflix documentary. I should say.
I haven't seen it.
Yes.
I did read the book that came out. We did it for book club because book club,
and it's good. It's good. I've been watching it. I didn't watch the trial because I wasn't available to actually.
There was no trial.
I mean, not the trial, but the
sentencing. I watched it all.
But let me tell you, I heard about it, and everybody's been digging me. Are you guys going to do the story? You guys going to do the story? I'm like,
we need to.
We'll get to it.
So Menendez brothers.
Menendez. You know what? Don't get me started because you know what? First, let's go to this Menendez brother because first I was with the fucking Mario Brothers. Okay, these are the Mario
Menendez.
Brothers. We're gonna call them the Mario Brothers for tonight because you know what? They piss me off.
Why?
Menendez brothers.
Menendez's.
Their trial's August 22nd is when they're gonna be their sentencing, right?
But what happened in the story? You have to say what happened in the story, like who these people are.
Okay, so the Menendez brothers back in the late 80s, right? were killed their parents. It later came out, or recently they've done a documentary that their dad, who was a big record mogul, was molesting them. He was graping them. Horrible thing. What they thought at the time, because their mom was complicit in letting it happen, was, we're just gonna fucking kill him. So they were tried and convicted and got life without the possibility of parole, because they thought they were just trust fund babies that wanted the money before their parents were going to give it.
And they were really horrific murders. Like, people were
they shot they just riddled them with bullets. Riddled. So comes out. However, during their trial, there was family members that were like, yeah, no, I mean, this shit was happening, but they didn't really, because they were men at the time, the stigma of being raped. I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it.
You're going to do this again, huh?
No, whatever. Because the stigma at the time, I mean, it was really, people were like, whatever, that can't happen, blah, 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 blah. So they get recently, it was put up to where they could be resentenced, and they would have the possibility of parole. A couple of days ago, Eric has had a health concern, and they are trying to get him out due to, he's got complications with kidney stones. He probably has sepsis, is what I'm assuming, knowing medical.
He's in the hospital.
Right. So he's had surgery due to complications to both kidneys, having multiple stones.
Renal problems.
Yes. However, kidney stones can cause sepsis. Sepsis is a blood disease, or a blood infection that can be fatal. They were thinking that they should just release him now due to the medical shit. But they've been, in May, they were resentenced to 50 years to life in prison. Whoa. But now they are eligible for parole, which is coming up in August. So now we're all caught up. But
August
they
22nd.
are, yes. So now but because of the health scare with Eric, they are now, people are trying to get him released due to his health issues, and saying, fuck the August hearing, just let them out now, because they've been in there long enough. So,
which is up to
newsflash, they both want them to get out.
Yes.
Which is up to the parole officer. Which is up to the parole officer to
the parole board.
The parole board. They are asking for work furlough for Eric to go into work furlough. Now, if anybody's familiar with work furlough, it's basically,
well, Eric, if he's had health issues with his kidneys, he can't work for furlough, can he?
Well, they're asking for work furlough. Basically, what a work furlough is, and let me tell you, because I know this very well. For our audience that don't know, is that you stay at a facility and you're able to go out and go get a job. Yep. And then at night you have to go back.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Right. You just go back and forth.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but I think this is a crock of shit. And if your sentencing is August 22nd, just fucking deal with it. Because, allegedly it's because he's got kidney stones. That's no health medical issue. And
you don't believe him? I love it.
Now my tables are kind of turned here. My tables are kind of turned, and I kind of go with AC, and I'm going, I was really kicking myself in the ass the other day. I'm like, fuck, I'm green with AC. Fuck.
I honestly think they should let them out. I think they should let them out on parole. I think they've both done very well in prison, with working to help rehabilitate other prisoners and folks outside who have dealt with sexual abuse. Why wouldn't you, if you do get, if you're in the hospital for something, go, you know what? I know my trial's here, but I'm sick. Let me out now. We've got a month. It's literally a month from then.
Here's where my my thing has changed.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you where my things have changed.
Okay.
I'm looking at Gypsy Rose and her fucking little entourage that she's going around, right? Her mom, this and that, and whatever.
But are
And
they
then I'm looking at
Gypsy
these
Rose?
now. Well,
But her
are
mom,
they?
but
They haven't been
her mom-
released enough. You
Diddy
can
didn't-
play a
Diddy
pretty
didn't rape
picture.
her.
You know what I mean? They could play this pretty picture and say, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to, you know, since day one they've been in, I could play this pretty picture. I have enough money. I have a house. I have all this. I know that the minute I get out, I'm set.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
I brought this up last time.
And this is why I'm like,
wonderful.
fuck, I'm agreeing with fucking AC.
Yeah.
I am going now.
You see
I'm
the rot, the
changing.
deep rot.
I am changing now my whole thing on. I honestly think this was a plot.
I'm
Plot
sorry.
what? Explain the plot.
Here's the thing. I think, okay, you know your sentence coming up. You want to get out. What do? Let me plea that I'm in pain to get out.
45
And
years
guess
in
what?
jail.
Do you
But no,
give
here's the thing.
yourself kidney stones?
But here's the thing. We have everybody that's listening. Okay.
Can you make yourself
45
a
years.
Let me just say
You've
this.
been in jail for 35 fucking years.
Yeah.
But let me say this. In my opinion,
Yeah. Oh god.
we have an idiot of a governor. So let me go ahead and ask Governor Newsom to go ahead. Let me ask him to go ahead and to do this plea deal. If the president already expedited the Chelsea family, remember the guy that the stupid people that did this thing in Charleston, I think it's the Chelsea, and they let him go because they asked for to be acquitted or whatever. And the president, let me go ahead and if he got away with it, if he got away with it, well, let me go ask the governor for me to go ahead and get away with it.
Okay.
This is my turn.
For a month?
Hold on.
No, but I'm saying like now it's time, like, okay, if they can do it, I can do it. Do you know what I mean? If someone starts playing that role,
okay.
Can I if they did it, why can't I have a chance?
Mad president, like like Trump pardoned Kodak Black.
I don't
like for no reason. Like the last time
I don't know who those I don't know that.
Exactly. Like why would he do that? Like why would he like Kodak Black is a rapper that shot somebody and he was in jail. Like what why? Why would you do that?
I don't know. I'm just trying to like see
like everybody
sides
does
of it.
Okay, I'm sorry. So were they model prisoners for 35 years just to put a ploy of kidney stones? It doesn't make sense to me.
It's bad timing, I think. This is one part where I'm like, it was bad timing. It's like you literally get kidney stones at the end of your sentence, right? Like,
kidney stones, you can't help that
though.
But
you pass them.
But you do 35 years. Well,
they also have complications due to those kidney stones, which again could be sepsis or there's multiple of things. My dad, case in point, as far as kidney stones goes, years ago, had kidney stones. They passed, but he ended up with sepsis, and he was in the hospital, sicker than a dog, and we were fucking scared as fuck.
You can die from sepsis, yeah.
Because you can die from sepsis.
Your blood gets bile.
Yes.
But from my understanding, he's not that bad.
What understanding do you have?
So my understanding from as of yesterday, he wasn't that bad. It was just like
let me read this quick article. Eric Menendez's family reveals the condition that sent him to the hospital.
But that's a lie. That's a Democrat lie.
Family members of Eric Menendez are sharing what sent him to the hospital in what his lawyer told TMZ was a condition so serious it warranted his immediate release. Eric's attorney, Mark Garagos, declined to comment further, citing HIPAA regulations, basically. But
you also can't know about people's medical
history. Right. His attorney will not say. His attorney will not say what's wrong with him.
But then you don't want HIPAA is for everybody. You don't want people to know your history either.
So, but they told the outlet in an interview on Tuesday, which I mean on July 22nd, he said, I think if there was ever anybody who should be furloughed, especially right now, a month before the hearing, it's Eric. Menendez's stepdaughter, Talia Menendez, revealed on social media what sent him to the hospital. She said, today, Eric had his second surgery due to complications with both kidneys having multiple large stones. Read part of her post, shared on her Instagram story on Wednesday. She added that he will need a third surgery, but did not provide further details. He is currently in pain and feeling nauseous, but is recovering, she wrote, where she advocates for Eric and his brother Lyle. Eric's wife, Tammy, which it's amazing. Both of them are married. Lyle and Eric are married. Also shared an update on X. I don't know. They've been in there for 35 fucking years.
Weirdo calls like, can I marry you? You're cute.
I know. It's not weird. It's just, to me, I wouldn't.
It's weird as shit, but it's not. It's common. But it's weird as fuck.
It is. They said the surgery was successful, but Eric is in prison. There are a lot of complications and delays with surgery. His medical emergency comes as he and Lyle continue efforts to be released from their life sentences for the 1989 murders of their parents. The brothers who claimed to be SA'd by their dad in October. Everything was turned over, but they were resentenced. And
how pissed do you think his brother must be?
Do you
think his brother
years
must be
ago,
pissed?
Lyle had some issues as well. So,
but I'm saying, like, how pissed do you think? Okay, let's say that Eric gets out, right? Let's say he goes to work furlough. How pissed do you think the other one has got to be?
I don't think he is.
Is it a month?
I think it's just within a month. You know.
But I mean, what if they don't?
It didn't say work furloughed. It just said he would be furloughed, meaning they would say, hey, here's an extenuating circumstance. We're going to let him out because he is ill, and we're going to parole him anyway.
Also, he might be too ill to come back to a jail. Like, you know, like
they're not going to give him the care that he would get in jail, that he would get in a hospital. You know,
well, he doesn't believe that he's sick at all. That's the thing.
I feel that, yeah.
I'm kind of thinking like this is like, okay, this is my one chance out
for a month.
Okay, so you're gonna
one chance out.
35 years.
You can't fake kidney stones.
No, you can have kidney stones.
You can't fake surgery.
You can't fake surgery. You can't fake being ill towards.
I'm with you.
But remember, HEPA hasn't been out, so we don't know if he's actually.
There's no HEPA. You can't.
I mean, this isn't proven facts because it hasn't came out. It's just
he's in the hospital.
He's in the hospital, but we don't know if he's had surgery. We don't know. It hasn't came out. The attorney will not speak on what he has. The attorney has said.
The attorney cannot because
exactly. But even so we don't know exactly what he's in there for. We're just assuming.
No one can ever know what you're in the hospital for. It's all.
But remember, we're only going off of what the stepdaughter has said, what people have said. We don't know exactly we don't know if the stepdaughter's like.
Everyone, to be clear,
we don't know.
Listen, no one, like if you call a hospital and they ask them like, what is he in for? Nobody's ever going to tell you that. You know that, right?
No.
Like,
so
universal law.
We don't know exactly why.
No one knows anybody's. Like the only way we know that anybody's ever been to the hospital is because somebody said in the family that they are.
But that's what I'm saying.
We can't trust any surgery because I haven't really been into any surgeries with people.
So this is allegedly
right. Everything's
of what the stepdaughter said, what has came out, but we don't know for facts. These are allegedly.
In September, my dad has to get his prostate removed. That's going to be allegedly forever. I'm not going to be in there with him. I can't corroborate it.
No, but your dad can say,
no.
You know what I mean? Say, hey, I have prostate cancer. You know what I mean? But what if he doesn't? Then it's allegedly.
Okay, hold on. So if Eric came out and said, I've got kidney stones, I've had 2 surgeries, you'd believe him? Or would that still be allegedly because you think he's fucking around?
Well, if he comes out and says it, now I'd believe. At that point, if he says it and he's got backup proof to say it, then that's a whole different story. Right now he hasn't said anything. The attorney hasn't said anything. Everything is
laid up in a
wrap.
hospital. For Pete's sakes.
That's all we know. All we know is that he's in a hospital.
All he don't know. Here's the reason he hasn't said shit.
Why are you so animated about this?
But I'm saying, but what if it's a heart attack?
Hold on. Here's the reason.
It's a heart attack.
Who cares?
Okay, who cares? He's in the fucking hospital. He can't say shit.
Nobody's gonna say shit.
He's not thinking I'm laid up here. Let me make a press release. He's like, let me fucking get better. I could have sepsis or I could have had a heart attack. Who fucking knows what it is?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm with you. It's a Democrat hoax.
Jesus.
It's a Democrat. It's a Democrat hospital, and
I hate you both.
Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom has the power to do that. He fake surgeries. Gavin Newsom is like, hey, just sign here, bro. Just say whatever.
I don't know. I kind of feel like, you know what? I got one shot now. This is it, and I can go for it. I'm kind of looking at something different right now.
I'm with you, but it's a retarded shot.
I don't think so.
It's a dumb, stupid shot, but I got one shot because here's the thing: if you were that open, as
they're not going to put him in the hospital for nothing.
Wait, I know, but think about
California.
This. But it's California, and I've learned because I've got stupid fucking squatters in my house. Let me just tell you,
I'm dead.
Yeah.
let me just say this real quick, okay? He's got one shot, right? And let's say, you know what? I have to go to the hospital.
He's got a lot of shots.
He can say he had a heart attack.
He can say his stomach hurts. He can say everything.
But he could tell his attorney, let people know this is why I'm in the hospital.
He's not telling his attorney, though.
And his attorney will not say shit.
He
doesn't have to.
What is the number one?
Hold on. If he tells his attorney to tell people this is why I'm here, his attorney's going to say that.
Yeah, but you're going to feel more sympathy. Oh my God, this poor guy's dying because he's got sepsis or whatever. Why would you keep that under wraps? Why would you keep your medical shit under wraps and not let anybody know?
I don't want anybody to know.
If you want people to feel the sympathy because you got a trial coming up to see what's going on the 22nd of August, why wouldn't you want to feel that sympathy of, oh my God, poor guy, he's dying in the hospital, he's had a heart attack, he's got brain cancer, whatever.
Because not everyone is Machiavellian. not everyone has thought of this like you. Not everyone is a Machiavellian. Like, let me propagandize the people.
People to feel sorry for you. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to work in your favor. People are going to feel sorry for you.
So why isn't he doing that?
I don't know.
So
why isn't he?
If this is your thought is he's doing this as a ploy to get out, why wouldn't he say this is what's going on and have his lawyer put it out there? Yeah. He wouldn't. Or he would have.
Why is it
if it was a ploy. Huh?
Why is it all under wraps then?
Because it has to be.
It has to be.
But he can say something.
I'm with her this time. I have to be.
But he can say if he wants to.
So if I'm sick as fuck, and
you just killed your mom and dad.
He didn't just kill them. That was in 35 years ago.
That's still part of that. That's still part of the trial.
Hold on, though. They've already been resentenced. They're now up for parole in August. Mm-hmm. They know that they can get out.
They're getting out. Well, they're
more than likely.
Yeah, more than likely. And plus, they
don't have to. I honestly don't think they will get out.
I think they will. If I'm, I know. I don't know. I don't know who she is anymore. But if I'm sick as fuck, I don't want people knowing.
Yeah, HIPAA. I'm sorry. Your privacy number one. You want people to tell you what you did in the hospital?
I don't think they're gonna get out. I think they're gonna stay. I honestly think he's gonna stay there. The other one might. The one that's in the hospital.
I think you guys should make a bet. I think you should make a bet. $5. Make a bet then. Put your money where your mouth is. $5.
First round. We're in Vegas together.
All right. However, I believe that they will both get out. It may take till the trial. I don't think they will let him out due to being ill. But I do believe when it comes up for parole, they're going to get out.
I think the 22nd of August, they will not get out.
And they're going to be in jail for the rest of their lives?
But I'm saying the 22nd of August because that's their parole date. Right now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they're supposed to meet the parole officers in the board of parole, I should say. The board of parole should be August, if I'm not mistaken, like the 2nd or the 3rd of August. And then they make their decision for the 22nd. They have to go to the parole board has to make that decision. And I honestly think they will not get out.
You don't think they're going to look at these California people that are the parole board that are corrupted? No. They're Democrats. They're going to sit in front of other Democrats and let
Governor Newsom speaks up, and he has not. Yeah. Governor Newsom has not spoken up.
He's the only person that can pull the trigger, right?
Yeah.
We just talked about my friend, and the cops are doing it to him. Anybody?
Yeah, but I honestly think this one. I just don't see it on this one.
Okay, $5. First round.
First round when we're in Vegas, and you know what? We will go live. We will go live.
No, I don't have a dog in this race. I am going to make sure this happens.
Yes, I think they're going to get paroled. You think they are not? I'm making that bet.
I don't give a fuck.
All right.
And AC is the moderator of this bet.
I don't care. I don't have a dog in the fight.
With that in mind, let us take a shot. Let's. I mean, we've
tables have turned tonight.
Look, yeah.
I don't know who the fuck you are.
You came back. Man. All right. Jalile and Kyle Menendez.
Jalile.
What's his name?
Tulile.
Tulile and Kyle.
I thought you said Tulile. I was like,
what's the brother's name?
Lyle and Eric.
Eric. Cheers.
Right. Cheers.
To the drink in fucking Vegas. I'm gonna make sure somebody pays.
It's happening, and I'm gonna win.
Better been cash, both of y'all.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. This has been a fun night.
It has been fun.
I missed you guys. This has been way too long.
Way too long. Agreed.
And I apologize. What do you mean you don't agree? Tell me now.
I don't agree.
AC, that's your job not to agree.
No, apparently not
agree. I know. So one thing I want to say before we go, Dave and I have not done a show for almost 2 months. Actually, 2 months. We are doing a show on Wednesday. It could be the final episode of How Was Your Day?
No,
I know. I don't want it to be.
No.
So anyone listening tonight, please come on and convince Dave that it shouldn't be, because I love doing the show. I love doing it with him. I like having everybody listen and come in and comment and participate and be a part of it, and just come into our house on a Wednesday night and hang out with us.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be the end. Dave's not so sure. We may rebrand, but I doubt it if he can't be convinced on Wednesday. So if you're listening to this and you've never listened to How Was Your Day, please show up on Wednesday. 8 o'clock on Central Time.
Yes.
What if I reach Mr. Brown Nuts and he comes on to your guys' show? Will that make him stay?
I don't know. Reach out to everybody.
You know what? I'm going to reach to Brown Nuts because I've been talking to him this whole past couple of weeks.
You're going to reach for Brown Nuts?
I've been talking to him. I'm going for the Brown Nuts.
You got it.
I like the Brown Nuts, so we're going for the Brown Nuts, and I'm going to reach out to him. If anybody doesn't know who Mr. Brown Nuts is, he's an amazing person that we've met through.
Brown Nuts, please stop.
Look, it's okay. What do you want? Pop your cherry or
all of the folks, that have listened in the past or have popped in at one point or another. If you can join, please come in, leave a message, whether it's written or voice message. The old stereo people, you know how to fucking leave a voice message.
It's dire.
It is. I want to continue to do this. I love Wednesday nights and hanging out with my husband and all of you. And not that I don't get to hang out with my husband on Wednesday nights. It's just, it's a different.
It's different. It's more intimate.
Let me tell you guys.
A creative.
It's not in public. What you're doing is not in public.
Well, let me tell you guys, this podcast on Wednesday nights, it's not as serious as we are. We're very serious when it comes to certain things. We're serious. When you go to their podcast, it's about not only relationships, it's also about being funny, about learning about each other. It's a whole different dynamic that literally through the whole hour when you're on there, 2 hours, it's funny. You're laughing.
You're a lot of Dave telling her to hurry up and stop.
Yeah, it's funny. It's just you're laughing every 5 minutes. You're laughing of something that they're doing together. And he's saying to her, she's saying to him, and you're enjoying a nice cocktail and you're enjoying yourself.
A couple of cocktails.
Yeah, it comes to a couple.
I miss looking up funny news stories that aren't serious, or ones where I can go, they're dead now. Because they died in a funny way. Not be
not like
criminals,
not like the way. We're
they were being dumb. But. Honestly,
they were trying to light their buttholes on fire.
Exactly.
But please, from the bottom of my heart, please go out and join and actually
please. And either written or again, any of the old
Like a
stereo
telephone.
folks, you all fucking know how to fucking leave a voicemail or a voice message. You know that we will listen to it and comment on it, and you know how to interact. Really, that's why we kept that aspect of our fucking show, because of our roots with stereo and how fucking fun it is to just have somebody leave a fucking minute-long voice message that makes you laugh or sparks a conversation,
or sparks like a long extended joke,
right?
Like, people start getting their own things and like let me take my pants off.
Exactly.
and because of them, this is why we have the Roses Are Red podcast, because of them. It's here we are, because they knew a lot more of the back end, to do things, because they did a lot longer than us. And so please
remember, I think you forgot who.
And you know what, and
shit,
but I mean, but even a
short memory.
No, but I mean, AC, you were also one of the
we all started on the same platform, and I'm not afraid to say it. It was fucking stereo, and honestly, I kind of miss those days. I kind of miss the days of the raw fucking.
I don't miss sequestering my show to 1,000 messages though.
No. I don't either, but I do miss the.
This is big boy. This is big boy toys. You know what I mean? Like this is this is the second largest.
I'm gonna be honest.
Search engine in the world.
Talking to Brownnuts last week, I was talking to Brownnuts and
it was fun.
Talking to him and actually kind of rekindling stuff that we used to do back in the day. Like, we used to be the ones that would roast each other and stuff on stereo, and that was fun. And hearing Brownnuts saying, you know what, I miss those good old days that we had back on stereo. I'd love to have the crew back together.
We need COVID again. We need a world cataclysm to happen. We have to get shut in.
I miss honestly the interviews that I used to do on How Was Your Day? You know what I mean? That was fun. But the whole reason for those interviews was we would bring people on who were doing really well, and we would, bring their audience in, and they go, "Oh, wait, I like your show." It was a really good way to network within that community.
The cool part is everyone on there was there for the same purpose. Like,
here,
But here there are well-defined roles,
right?
Which is good too.
I mean, the good thing is that AC's been the technical part of a lot of our shows. He's the one that does a lot of things. You're the tech. Well, yeah, you are the technical. You're the technical guru of AC. What equipments do we need? This is what you need.
Well, yeah, I would find it funny because you were like, I just remember 2 weeks of showing you how to plug into the computer.
Let me tell you,
that was rough.
Those 2 weeks of hell.
Rough.
Poor AC. I almost had to ship my whole entire shit over to him to say, just teach me.
I'll just come to San Diego, lady. Like, what are you?
Right.
Yeah. I almost had. I was so close to flying him down here because let me tell you, those fucking long 1 hours of trying to figure the shit out. I'm like, you know what? Let me just fly you down.
Well, and here's the thing. Back on that on stereo. I mean, we met each other. I mean,
yeah.
I met family, people I never realized would be my family. You guys, Rocksteady, there's plenty of, we've also met some shitheads, but that happens too. But I mean, I love doing what we do. I also love doing the show with my husband. And again, there's 6 people on here listening right now. If you have ever or have never come into How Was Your Day, please come in and join us on Wednesday and see what it's all about. I mean, Dave and I have a really fun show.
And spelled just like how you see it underneath her name, Sam I Am, married _podcast_, exactly how you see it on there. That's exactly how you'll find her.
Find us
on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, you'll find them. And please go in there.
Yeah.
If you just say Alexa, play the Married Couple podcast,
it'll play us.
Yeah,
it's true.
So,
and I think we're still ranked as a Married Couple podcast. I haven't looked at it lately, but we were up in the top 10 the last time I looked. So
it's a niche that you own.
And the funny thing is our show really isn't about being a married couple, but it is.
But if you zoom out, it's all about being a married couple.
Well, absolutely. Well, yeah. It absolutely is.
It takes two to make that show to happen, and you guys are amazing and funny. And I'm telling you guys, the dynamic they both have with each other is amazing.
And
I've learned a lot of shit that I
lick Dave's butthole already.
let me tell you, Sam has
so
popped
good.
my cherry so many times with a lot of shit. And let me tell you, I mean, they popped my both of them popped my cherry in Vegas at we went
it
we
just
did
goes
karaoke.
Yes.
We keep popping it, it grows back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just
There's
really
never
wanted
an
to
ending
stay popped,
story with me.
you know? Just stay pop it.
I mean, even tonight, Sam popped my cherry with I didn't know she didn't like a watermelon.
Lesbo cherry. Scissor cherry. Thank you everyone for joining us in this podcast, the Roses Are Red podcast. I promise you to I promise now that I have something different going on, I will have the new intro for this play. It's going to be so fucking lit.
I'm so excited.
I cannot wait.
Your jeans will perpetually be fucking cream.
We've been waiting for months. Like he's been showing us little bits and clips of it, and he's been baiting us in, and then we're like, oh, so he's just been getting us wet.
You've
but
been so busy lately, AC. I'm so excited for you.
It's a steady stroke.
I'm so excited for you.
He's just been getting us wet, and
there's an even
we're like, oh, okay,
he's been getting us wet.
Wet.
I think that's just talk about popping fucking cherries, Rose. You just popped mine. I never thought you'd say that shit.
Crazy. I'm dry. I'm drier now, which is crazy.
He's been getting us wet.
That's what happens when you know what a whole like a month.
You've hung out with us too long, actually. We are corrupting Rose.
The shit show. Everyone, thank you so much. Next week, hopefully, keep me accountable. Hopefully, you see a brand new intro when you see that. Hopefully, the same song.
Yes, I will not be here next week. We are we are going to see the
but me and AC will.
But yeah, you and AC will, and then I will rejoin the week after. So I am so happy we're back.
Yes,
I've needed this in my life.
Well, I mean, you're gonna be gone again, but you're still gonna be so fucking back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, in 2 weeks, I'm in for it. I'm in like Flynn.
All right, good night, everyone. Peace.
Play the damn music.
All right.